Yo, 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 everybody will be live in just a few minutes. Getting ready to start up the Red Zone. Coral Evans, Coach Plays, good to see you. Hopefully I got the audio fixed this week. Last week had it a little too high, but you're tuned into Blaise Radio Red Zone time. Good to see you. I like being called Blaise Radio. I've been called a lot worse, Coach. Good to see you. We got 7 games on tap, people. We're going to get to it soon. A lot of highlights right now. The morning game was a pretty cool, good game. The problem was whenever I screamed or when I got the game audio on, it was crackling. It was clipping. It was topping out. So we'll see. Get the game audio. They're playing copywritten music, so I'm gonna pause that for now. And I benched Jalen Waddle today. Well, I didn't start him, I should say. We'll be getting going here in just a moment or two. Hang tight. We'll be live with game audio reactions. Just for the first set of games. I ain't doing 7 hours this time. Last week, 7 hours was a lot. I've been called biased radio, braised radio, all kind of different things. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, share it out. We're going to have some fun here tonight. Watch it. We got 7 games on tap.
Hopefully the craziness from last week doesn't carry over. Hi, everyone, and welcome to NFL Redzone presented by Amazon.
Checking game audio. Can you guys hear your boy Scott Hansen?
Scott Hansen saying, hey, and let's kick it off for week number 6. Now, going back to last week, worst kicking week in a generation. We had 25 missed kicks, including 13 missed extra points last week. Worst kicking week we've seen in over 30 years. On the bright side of things, some of those missed kicks.
No, I'm not going to be live for that long there, Coral.
We had at least one overtime game in all 5 weeks of NFL Red Zone so far. We've never had a season start with a streak quite like that. Will we get an overtime game today? Well, here's the menu of games kicking off in a matter of moments. 2 4-1 teams. Huge game. Chargers and Ravens in Baltimore. Carolina hosts Minnesota. You got Green Bay and Chicago battling for first place in the NFC North. Cincinnati's at Detroit. Indianapolis hosts Houston. The Rams go to Jersey to take on the Giants, and Washington and KC from the nation's capital. First kick is underway. It's at MetLife Stadium.
We are underway. The Giants and the Rams off and running here, folks.
Penalty marker is down. We would assume that would bring back that run back. But
good to see you, Monstar, Coral, Coach.
Getting the football.
Get this shared out. Let people know we are live.
Concussion protocol this week.
It's gonna be fun.
Concussion protocol. We expect him to be out for the first snap.
I'm making a little lunch, eating like a 10-year-old out here with chicken nuggets and.
That's what you expect on a opening kickoff penalty marker in the backfield like that.
Friggin' chicken nuggets and
block, and they'll bring it back 5 yards. Let's go to the
tater
Octo Box, ladies and gentlemen. 7 games and yours truly in the Octo Box here as Week 6 kicks off. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. 7 hours of commercial-free football start now. We begin with that huge game in Baltimore. 4-1 Los Angeles Chargers, 4-1 Cleveland Baltimore Ravens. It is a battle for the best record in the AFC.
Scores updating.
Will be playing on Monday night, so we'll see what happens then. But one of these teams gets to go to
Chaos Reapers in the building. You guys, if you haven't, check out his podcast, Extra Point Podcast.
Man, it does not look like a quarterback that is just making his 21st start. 11-yard gain on the pass.
Chargers and here's the game I'm really interested in. Chargers
immediate update from Charlotte
and Ravens.
Quarterback Sam Darnold been struggling the last 2 weeks.
And now we're checking out the Panthers.
In the last 2 games for Sam Darnold. First play of the game, dances forever in the pocket and throws another pick. First pass, first snap of the game, and Bashaud Breeland kicks it off for the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are in great shape with field position immediately after the first play of the game.
Come on, scoreboard.
1 second inning.
Herbert back to pass. He's in big trouble. Going to throw that one away.
The Baltimore
The team is 4-1, but they're giving up a lot of yards and a lot of points. Let's double box in. Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. Dalvin Cook is playing today. Dalvin was a surprise scratch last week with an injury, but Cousins has pretty good complement of weapons here today.
Vikings and Panthers as well now up.
And he is still a big
Look at this damn scoreboard to work.
Chargers very good on third down so far this season. Sideline pass, and that is caught and out of bounds.
Chargers moving the ball.
Tight end Jared Cook with the catch. We'll keep you updated on the Chargers drive. Let's go full here to the near red zone possession for Minnesota.
Gains a couple, brought down by Jermaine Carter. So a third down and 11 coming up. Christian Darrisaw making the start for Rashad Hill at left tackle today. Rookie out of Virginia Tech, his first start.
Yeah, but it's all about
in my butt here so far. Come on.
Jefferson.
There we go. No.
As they come, a young phenom. That's all I can say. A young phenom. Great body control, great explosion. Look for the one-on-one matchup with him and Dante Jackson all day.
Cousins to the outside on third down.
Vikings now in the red zone.
And it's Thielen.
In the Giants-Rams game, first down was a sack against Daniel Jones, so that brought up 3rd and 14. Jones.
Daniel Jones and the Giants moving the ball now.
He had a breakout game last week. They converted with a 17-yard completion.
Wow,
Well done by Daniel Jones and the rookie. The 20th
working
overall
just fine up until now.
Very peculiar spot. So giving up only 3 points for his Carolina defense on this drive, that's actually a win for them based on the situation.
Vikings with 3 opening drive touchdowns.
Vikings in the red zone. Hand off. Nowhere to go.
To the outside, and Jermaine Carter was right there for the second rank.
In Indianapolis, a division matchup, Texans and Colts. First and 10, Carson Wentz. And look who's back.
T.Y. Hilton in the game with a big catch.
T.Y. Hilton, his season debut. He had neck surgery 7 weeks ago. The faithful at Lucas Oil love it. Give him an ovation. The multiple Pro Bowl wide receiver considered retirement. The neck injury was that bad, but still had love of the game in him. So he's back in the lineup here today, making his season debut.
Running with 6.5 sacks. As Cousins
Vikings now down to the 5-yard line.
6-yard line by K.J. Osborne, the second-year receiver out of Miami. So a third down and 4 upcoming. The Vikings can pick up a first down without reaching the end zone.
And this is where they love Dalvin Cook. He becomes extremely dangerous here as we look at Mike Zimmer getting ready to see the offense. That's the option now with Dalvin Cook in the run and the passing game. He can beat you in both ways down here in the red zone.
Cook has lost yardage on each of his first 2 carries. Cousins from the gun on third down. Looking end zone.
Cousins into the end zone. Drop.
Incomplete.
Saquon Barkley going to miss time with a pretty severe ankle injury, so it's Devontae Booker getting the start for the Giants.
Devontae Booker starting for the Giants. He's barreling through. First down, Giants.
Devontae Booker plows forward for a 14-yard gain.
I think we got it now.
And a first down, G-Man.
Scoreboard is up. We are live, everybody.
The game winner.
Vikings looking to get a field goal here.
54 yards out. This will be a 25-yard attempt.
25-yard field goal
from the left hash
for the Vikings.
Vikings take the
It's
lead.
good. Vikings score.
Early pick thrown by Darnold.
So there we go, scoring on the board there for the Minnesota Vikings. Oh boy, a big defensive stop there. That was third.
Big stop by the Ravens.
For the Baltimore
Ravens Chargers going to be a really good game. That's the one I'm really keeping an eye on.
Pick 6. Justin Herbert and the Chargers turned away on their opening drive. Daniel Jones' opening drive.
Daniel Jones
towards the red zone.
and company still moving the ball.
It's been Matt Parrott at right tackle here. Jones throws
Pass to the flat, dropped.
Looking for
Little pass, a little off there.
Elevated from the practice squad. 3rd and 1.
You know, one of the things they've done in the football game today. Checking in with the Bengals and Lions. This is kind of the heartbreak bowl. Both these teams lost absolute
Now, where'd my score go?
Last week, someone will get a victory today. T. Higgins hopes it's his guys. Joe Burrow hits Higgins on a 14-yard pass completion. First down, Cincinnati.
Mentioned that ankle had been bothering him during the week. I wonder if maybe he's aggravated that a little bit. Quarterback sneak, and Daniel Jones trying to get to the line to gain. He's got the first down on a couple-yard push.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out for the Chiefs, so it's Darrell Williams probably going to get the lion's share of carries in the run game for Kansas City. It's the defenses that have let both of these teams down. Washington was supposed to be a top 5 unit. They're bottom 5, so is Kansas City. But the Chiefs get the job done on the ground there with a first down.
Again, under pressure.
Another drop by the Giants.
Drops have been an issue for the Giants receiving core in the
Of course, it wouldn't be one of my streams without a little bit of glitchies to get us going.
Their initial drive, Patrick Mahomes and company just towards the red zone, in field goal range for sure. Giants continue to work in the red zone.
See if we can get it going here.
As Hank Stram used to say, just matriculate the ball down the field. You see that because we're doing the Chiefs, huh? Mahomes.
There's a pass. Chiefs down to the 1-yard line. Whoever Fordson is.
Touchdowns in the red zone this year. 12th play of this drive is a 2nd and 10.
Giants now, Booker to left.
And he gets tumbled down after a few. Third down coming up. They can get a first.
Is that Landon Collins can't find the football. When a quarterback sees the back of the helmet of a defender, they consider that receiver open and they try and deliver it to him. He was a college wide receiver at Valdosta State. First and goal. Handoff. Williams powers in.
Williams with a touchdown. We got our first touchdown of the day.
He makes it look easy.
Chiefs on the
defense.
board.
Here comes 3rd and long for the Giants. Kadarius Toney has left the game. He's in the locker room for the Giants.
I think we're good now. I think we're good.
Man rush.
Slim TV's in the building. Good to see you. There's a pass to the end zone. 2-4 flag on the play. I know it's a terrible towel. Flag on the play.
He's been in and out of our lineup so much, we trust him totally. And I like how
Good to see you all. All right, scoreboard's back.
Up and down, first career start against
7
Seattle.
games on the docket here for the 1 p.m. slot.
So far, he's been beat a couple times by Toney, and now was matched up with Johnson.
Yeah, Rochelle.
There's no foul for defensive pass interference. The pass was uncatchable.
So
No penalty. He picked up the flag, uncatchable.
Right, well, here it is, right here, Rochelle. Now watch.
Great to see everyone. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, share it out. You go back to the Lions and the Bungles. I'm a Steeler fan, so I'm allowed to call them the Bungles. Joe Burrow back to pass. Looking to the right, left-hand side. Got him. That's a touchdown. That's a Bengals touchdown. Chris Evans. I call them Bungles. They get a touchdown. Cardinals play the Browns at, I believe, 4 o'clock. That'll be on Tropson Sports Streams. I think he's covering that one. Now we got the scoreboard finally updating.
Out here one-on-one, look at the bottom of your screen. All the dangerous guys are up on the top. Just a little stutter and go. That's the matchup you're looking for.
I had a conundrum in my fantasy league, and I did not play Jalen Waddle, and I might regret that. He had 2 touchdowns, and I played Darrell Henderson for the Rams instead. Giants going to get on the board with 3. Giants are up on the board. Field goal, Giants.
All right, clean on kicks so far. Field goal there. So
all right, we're good.
Is good for Gano, who's 12 of 14.
All right, clean on.
Here we go. Here. Try to refresh our screen to get on time. There we go.
You see, there's so much ball handling in this offense, and they've had a bit of a problem with that this year, especially when they get close to the goal line. And part of that is because the running backs, who really are brand new to the offense, whether it's Latavius Murray or Devontae Freeman. And talking to Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, he said that is one of the biggest adjustments for our running backs, is doing all the different ball handling and all the zone read concepts.
Freeman still in the backfield on 3rd and 4, and Jackson to throw, crossing tackle over the middle. That is complete. And right at that first down marker at the 35-yard line. Let's see where they place it.
Chargers think that's going to be 4th down. We'll check the spot. We just had a 3rd and 7 for Davis Mills and the Texans offense. Tough shotgun snap, but he corrals it, pitches it out left side. Brandon Cooks is there. Cooks having a nice, quiet begin to the season, but Houston 1st down on a 9-yard catch.
When you watched the game last week against Indianapolis, those little short throws, sometimes it looks like he's just aiming it and throwing darts, but he puts it in the right place and they pick up the 1st down.
And let's see, we have a challenge flag thrown on the Chargers side of the field. I think they're going to question the spot of the ball.
Brandon Staley thinks it's worth it to throw the red challenge flag this early in the 4th quarter. That'll take a couple minutes to sort out. We'll let you know if it gets overturned. We come to Indianapolis live.
He's IDing the mic. He's determining which way the offensive line is going. He's got a lot on his plate, and that's just the philosophy that they believe in here that Tim Kelly did with Deshaun Watson. He's doing with his quarterbacks now.
Ingram on his 2nd straight run. And he will get close to the 44-yard line after a pickup of 5. Jay just mentioned the changes on their offensive line. Of course, the big one, Laramie Tunsil, but these are the guys.
Can't have football without snacks, right? I see you, Blade Charge, MSW, Arman True. Good to see everybody. It's football time.
Left tackle. Christian came on last week after Tunsil left in the game against New England.
Careful with the audio. I don't want to have the same problem I had last week. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, share it out, folks. We got the Texans and the Colts. Davis Mills back. Rolling to the right. He's going to run it. No, he's throwing it. Complete. 1st down.
Colts couldn't grab Davis
TG, good to see you, man. For those who can't watch the game, or you got one game in your area, can't get the stats from the other one, because of YouTube copyright rules, I cannot show the game, but I'll give you some wild and wacky reactions. We got all the scores down here for you guys to check out as well. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already to the Blaze Radio Network here on YouTube.
One more look at it here. You won't have the yellow line 1st down marker, but the tackle took him backwards. Did he have forward progress when the ball got into his hands? Okay, let's cut back to, we'll get a penalty.
We are a work in progress channel. This is our 2nd Red Zone stream. It'll get better and better as we go. We got a couple additional features this time. I think I worked out some of the kinks with the audio.
Rams get the football after a nice, long Giants field goal drive. Matthew Stafford's been cooking so far this year, and cooking to that
There's
guy.
a pass. Reaper, maybe. That's a good idea if I can, man.
30-yard gain on one of the first snaps for the Rams this afternoon.
You have to disengage there. It's such an easy call for the officials.
It's one thing David Culley mentioned
Audio's still
in our
clipping a little
conversation
bit.
yesterday. They just can't keep playing behind the chains. Those penalties.
Let's take it down a little more.
Little misdirectional play here.
Yeah, if you guys are hearing any scratching in the audio, let me know. Turnover now. The Colts with the ball.
No signal yet. Officials talking about it.
I don't normally like eating on the stream or anything, but I'm going to mukbang it up.
First down, Indianapolis.
Wow. Julian Blackman, the man who caused the fumble, and Leonard picks it up.
Watch the rookie here, man. What a big hit this was. Recognizing they have to understand who's in the game. Philip Lindsay likes to bounce.
Texans moving the ball now across midfield, but that fumble put the ball right into Colts' hands. And now Indianapolis is in business.
Forced a fumble last week that was also recovered by Darius Leonard. Ended up leading to an Indianapolis touchdown drive, but was Lindsay down here? Set.
They're reviewing the play to make sure he might be down.
And the most important thing with these video replays you have to pay attention to is what the call in the field is, because then you need
elbow. Looks like his elbow might be down.
His elbow was down before the ball came out.
Let's go to Packers and Bears. Bears wearing throwback uniforms. Nice, of course.
Look at the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay
Still.
Packers wearing green in Soldier Field.
That audio is still clipping.
Fields, the rookie quarterback that has taken the Bears right down.
Allen Robinson with the catch.
That play we showed you was an Allen
on my
Robinson
bench
20-yard
in my
catch
fantasy
from the
league.
Rookie quarterback Fields, who is 3 for 3 on this opening drive, and now we'll listen in on a goal-to-go possession.
I've been working out the audio and stuff here. Trying to keep it. It's normally when I get all animated and yell like an idiot. And it's because I'm trying to give you a little bit of game audio too. Now the Bears, I love their throwback uniforms, kind of like Michigan Wolverines. There's a touchdown up the middle. Khalil Herbert.
That's Khalil Herbert, number 24. You bet he's keeping that football. The rookie 6th-round draft pick gets the start today because the top 2 running backs are.
The Bears get a touchdown. Chiefs up 7-0. Bengals up 7-0.
Bears in the throwback uniforms.
7 really good games here in the early fold.
With a touchdown drive to open things up in that division matchup. If the Bears win this game,
Tampa, Florida, you're a Bucs fan. Hey, you got a great team down there. I am a Steeler fan at heart because I'm from the Pittsburgh area. But I try really to be very unbiased. There's a face mask a little bit on the Vikings. Now we got the Panthers at the 2-yard line. I just get excited. When I yell, I know that's when it's going to. There's a handoff. Touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. I got to like back up when I scream. Or just rely on the fact it's a really good mic and I don't have to scream. Eventually, I'll get the audio tapped in the right way. But I've had a lot of people want me to do these streams. But I just want to give some people the opportunity to watch the game. We got the Panthers. Carolina picking up a fumble and going the other way. Ooh, Cousins making the tackle. Back to the Ravens and Chargers. Ravens in the red zone. First down. This is a game, if I could pick one, that I want to see. Ravens and, okay, back to the Rams and Giants. Giants up 3-0. Rams and Stafford back to pass around the 50-yard line. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. He's going down. Sacked.
To the Giants. We go double box here. Left side of the screen, you've got Lamar Jackson taking a 1st and 10 snap in the red zone. We'll go full to M&T Bank.
This is Murray.
Right up the middle, Latavius Murray, and the Ravens get a touchdown.
3rd down.
Washington almost called him the Redskins.
Incomplete. A rainbow for De'Ami Brown. He couldn't haul it in, and Rashad Fenton holds up.
One thing I might try is to change my mic to my blue snowball mic at some point in time. That might help the issue. Much better mic than what's on this webcam. But we'll get all the kinks worked out. On the mainly just want to bring you the scores and some reactions up here from your boy Blaise McCoy. There's an extra point by Baltimore, 7-0 Ravens.
Backup running backs with every touchdown that we've seen so far here today. Washington would have
Oh, there's a field goal for the football team. Washington on the board now, 7-3, Kansas City. Kansas City with their offense high octane, but their defense just not doing well.
Between the Washington football team and the Kansas City Chiefs. KC 7, Washington 3. We are live now in Chicago. Aaron Rodgers does not lose very often to rookie quarterbacks, but Justin Fields took his team down for a touchdown drive in the opening minutes of the game.
Rodgers and the Packers back at it again here.
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers now starting at their 25. Rodgers handing off. Couple yards for Dylan.
Checking with Pam Oliver.
Joe, a finger, now a knee injury for the Packers offensive lineman Josh Myers. The Packers rookie center is listed as questionable to return.
Packers have an injured, looks like a lineman going through the locker room.
One of the reasons Green Bay is encouraged about the way the offense is, the arrow pointing up, is that young group getting healthy again, but they lose.
Aaron Rodgers out of his shotgun. Something I noticed last week when I did this is how many of these teams use a damn shotgun like almost the whole game. Rodgers back at the 20. He's going to go down. Sacked at the 21. Monstars at the Hotel California, having some fun.
Yeah, keep in mind the offensive line for the Packers has been dinged up. Noted David Bakhtiari in the lineup for Green Bay, sacked by the Bears. After the Panthers touchdown, kick it off to Amir Abdullah. And Abdullah takes it with a nice kickoff return.
Let's give this a shot. I wonder if this is me messing around. I'm going to probably mess up the stream even more. Sacked like a sack of potatoes.
Thank you, Joe. Bengal.
Bears playing some inspired football, flying around the football. Bears faithful loves that. Let's see if the Vikings could do anything with the kickoff return.
Too far for Jefferson. He wants that back so badly. Oh my goodness, he had him. Wow, Justin Jefferson's going to go up and then come fake like he's going out and does a whip right back around. There is no one within 5
This is when I go into the sound settings and try to really screw with some shit. See if it can help us out.
Enough pressure on Kurt. Force that ball a little long.
I'll probably mess up everything. Noise suppression. Testing.
Cousins complete. It's close. Teddy Westbrook makes the catch.
Feel a little scratchy. 7-3 Panthers over to Vikings. Vikings with the football.
Timeout for a measurement will let you know if they got the first down. Sneak in a little update on the Colts offense.
Jonathan Taylor with the football. Nice run there by Jonathan Taylor, one of my fantasy running backs. Did you, 22? How you doing, TJ? Good to see you.
13-yard completion on the little slip screen to the running back out wide. Carson Wentz, 4 of 6, 51 yards passing.
Measure for the first down, and the Vikings are moving the football.
Second effort from Justin Jefferson. Kind of put the ball right over. Now it's just enough to get the first down, keep this drive moving.
Good to see everybody here on a Sunday. TJ from Sacramento, Monstar from up in Canada.
I'd be surprised I see Minnesota go back to the run game up the middle.
And some new members like TG from Tampa, Florida. I'll be honest, TG, I'm not a Brady fan because I'm a Steeler fan. He's done some damage to us, but he is one of the best. I won't use that GOTE word that everyone uses.
From the Carolina 43.
I argue that because even though he's the best right now, the GOAT term is just used too much. It's hard to compare people in different eras. And all time isn't over, so how do you know he's the greatest? All right, we got back to the Colts here, 3rd and 3. Wentz going deep, way deep. He's got him. Touchdown, Colts. That's not Michael Pittman Jr. either. I'm not a hater. I'm a realist, man. Tampa Bay, they're the world champions. I can't argue with that. They got a great offense, great defense, great coach.
Interesting decision this week when we talked to Lovie.
I give credit where credit's due.
There he is at safety, starting for
and my Steelers suck this year, so I'm just hoping for a good draft pick and get us a new quarterback. That was a 50-plus yard bomb by Wentz.
The only thing you can do in this defense is not allow a receiver to get behind you. That's why you'll be there.
Well, we're not going to see many punts today.
All right, we're going back to the Chiefs and the football team. Big downfield pass, Hardman, Kansas City. Just outside of the red zone now.
Chiefs offense is going down the field here. That's a 49-yard completion. And now this is live in the red zone with KC.
Josh Gordon in there, top of your screen.
Mahomes looking short. He's got Hardman again, only for a couple.
This just happened in the Bengals-Lions game, 3rd and 20.
Bengals 3rd and 20 at their own 20. Interception. The Lions have the ball. Could the Lions win their first game?
The star rookie's hands and into the waiting arms of Amani Oruwariye, the interceptor for the Detroit Lions.
All right, Chiefs at the 14-yard line. Pass in the flat to McKinnon. He's got the first down. It looks like he's got the first down.
Give them a 1st and goal. 1st and 10 in the red zone for Minnesota. 1st and goal for
Vikings and Panthers. Cousins, hands off. Madison to the left for a couple.
Eric Bieniemy, the running backs coach, and the offensive coordinator.
Championship of what, TJ? What are they the champions of?
End of the first quarter.
Last prize they got was their 0-17 season.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for the Chiefs.
Are you talking about like Madden 22 or something, TJ? Thank you so much, TG, for the subscription. I appreciate you, man. All right, Chargers now. Herbert back to pass. He's going to get sacked. The Ravens, too. As much as I'm a Steeler fan, I know the Ravens got a great team this year, too.
Let's give it to Deshaun Elliott, number 32, with the sack, and that would force a Los Angeles punt back to Baltimore.
They get the first. They then have another 4 downs to try for the end zone. This will be the 10th play of the drive for the Vikings. 3rd down and 5.
Vikings now 3rd and 5.
Up to the left of Cousins.
Cousins back to pass. Looks to the right.
Catches Bain and then a nice tackle.
He's got Thielen, but it's only like for 2 yards. He run a 1-yard slant on 3rd and 5. 4th and 1 for the Giants. And I don't think he got it.
And with a quarterback sneak, Daniel Jones, who was concussed throughout much of the week here, Joe Judge's gamble does not pay off. Rams take over.
Back to Minnesota Vikings and Panthers. Vikings 25-yard field goal attempt.
Joseph hit from 25 early. This one from straight away, 25 yards.
And it's good.
Joseph is 2 for 2.
All right, so we got a 1-point game there. We will cut to the Baltimore game after the punt was forced by the Baltimore D.
Hello.
Mark
Testing.
Andrews
Testing.
and Lamar Jackson and company. I mean, the fantasy lineup for both sides in this game is tremendous. Mark Andrews is the second-ranked tight end in most PPR leagues. Lamar is a top 5 quarterback.
We got the snowball mic on now. That might help. Let's see.
Let's bump out of bounds. This running game has been going great guns for Baltimore so far today. It's good news.
Ooh, I think we might have a wiener here. Good thing I know technology a little bit. I can mess around, play around. So it's only going to matter when I scream. Oh, TJ, that's like saying the Browns have championships. Mahomes to the right. Tyreek Hill. Oh, through his hands. Through his hands and Washington interception. I can scream and it didn't get scratchy. I think we got a winner here. I got a really good Logitech webcam. As you can see, I'm in HD. But the microphone, a lot to be desired, apparently. And that makes sense. A lot of the webcams don't have the best mics.
We got a 3rd and 5 for Justin Fields. He pump fakes and then
it's actually picking up the game audio not too bad either.
Yard short on that one. So they elect to go for it. Matt Nagy says
I'm a lot louder than the TV, that's for sure.
And that's right tackled at the line to gain. I'm not sure if they gave it to him or not. They did. They gave him, this is just 1 minute ago.
I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you can share this out, let people know we are live. We're going to catch all 7 of these games at the 1 o'clock window. Depends on how it goes, see how long I go into the 4 o'clock games.
The ruling on the field, which was
the Dark Ages.
Chargers just have not been able to do it. Baltimore's only had 1 third down that they've had to convert. And so when this offense is able to keep picking up first downs on 1st and 2nd down,
I think I found a fix to that with the snowball mic. Lamar Jackson back to pass for the Ravens. Rolling to the right. Finds a man wide open, first down. And I know with these streams, a lot of times people will come in and be disappointed they can't watch the game. YouTube copyright reasons, I cannot show the game. It's a lot easier to do Red Zone because I don't have to worry about commercials to pause all the time because copywritten audio will get picked up as well. Stafford, oh man, the Giants sack Stafford. Let's test this little thing.
So we're going to run a little game, right? That's what we've got here. We're going to go. You'll see the replay here. We want to let you know that they've gone to the end of the 1st quarter in the Ravens-Chargers game. You're not missing anything in Baltimore.
You make a move off of that as you're looping around on Allen, the center. Really nice job because there's a double move there to get that penetration.
Oh, it's a fake Johnny Hector doing what Johnny Hector does. And Ben Skowronek has his first
a fake punt.
The penalty.
Penalty though. Fake punt for the Rams.
He's done a lot of that in his career. 13 for 22 in his
I think they got the first down, but let's see what the flag is.
Touchdown that he had in 2012 to Danny Amendola. For 1 interception a couple of seasons ago as well. Trickery from the special teams unit.
There are fouls by both teams on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Giants. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Rams. Those penalties offset. 4th down.
So you got to replay that 4th down with the
offsetting penalties.
So Hecker,
punter back and
13 completions in his career. You see Skowronek.
Receiver on the left calls it. He is wide open.
Julian Love had to race over against
wow. Double penalties. And now 4th and 11. Right, it's going to punt the ball now. Back to punt again. Yep, they're going to punt. Bengals and Lions.
Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals have it here in their own territory. We will be getting you back to Baltimore
Burrow
as soon as they start.
throwing to Boyd. 3rd and 17 right now for the Bengals. There's Damian. Good to see you, my friend. Burrow throws to Jamar Chase. 1st down on the right-hand side. We like to bust Damian's balls. You asked for it, though, Damian. You got to admit it. All right, we got the Bears and Packers again. Back to pass. Quick trigger. Mooney on the flat. Couple yards.
And we've got the start of the second quarter here.
Now we're back to the Ravens and Chargers. This is the game in the open window here, if you ask me. Both teams 4-1. Fighting for that top position in the AFC. Handoff up the middle. About 6 or 7 yards there for the Ravens. Penalty. Oh, another flag on the play. And that's on the offense. They're going to bring it back. Well, thank everyone for showing up here tonight. We're giving you live game audio from the NFL Redzone, reactions, and, of course, the scoreboard.
At least temporarily.
You want to know what's going on in the open window? We got all the scores. If you can't see whatever game in your area, I'll try to give you as much play-by-play. We'll give you every touchdown in these games. Lamar Jackson back to pass around the 50-yard line. Nowhere to go. Tons of time. He's going to scramble. He's going to run. He's off. There's 5, 10 yards. First down on 1st and 20. Lamar Jackson.
22-yard pickup.
Wow. Hey, that's what he does. I don't know anything about the Texans front office. I heard rumors, though, Deshaun Watson still might play this year. Who knows where he'll go. Also, I heard rumors for Seattle thinking about Cam Newton. Oh, boy. Well, Russell Wilson out. I mean, I don't think it would be a bad move for them to get Cam Newton. I mean, I'm not far from WVU. And Geno Smith. There's the pass into the 5-yard line. Mark Andrews down at the 2.
No pressure whatsoever. Again, they are aggressive. They're sending their receivers deep down the field. But if you don't put pressure and you don't make Lamar Jackson make a quick decision, he's going to sit back there and he's going to find him. And more often, it's going to be Mark Andrews with another big catch.
We have an injured Charger on the field. It is Eamon Ogbongbemiga. 1st and goal when we come back.
During the injury timeout, we have time for a red.
All right, I want to thank everyone for hanging out here, stopping by throughout the day in the early window. We're showing some highlights here with some copywritten audio.
There was no penalty, maybe controversial, but there was no penalty.
Oh, the Bears.
Free play, and Darnell Savage is like, I'll take it if you give it to me.
Justin Fields back to pass on a penalty. Thought it was a free play. Threw it deep, and it was picked off in the end zone. Carson Wentz back to pass in his own. He's gone long. He's got T.Y. Hilton. That's 40, maybe a 50-yard gain for the Colts.
52-yard completion. They love it at sunny and shady Lucas Oil Stadium. let's pick up this drive right now. We've got the
All right, back inside the 30. 2nd and 10. Carson Wentz back to pass. He's looking for the end zone. He's got a man. Oh, good defense there.
Who has become more of a focal point in this passing game. Good coverage by Zach Cunningham. But Wentz gave him a shot in the end zone.
Allie Cox up. He should have caught that. It wasn't good defense. Right through his hands. Trying to get those feet in bounds. Couldn't hold on to the ball. Carson Wentz not happy about that one.
Hunter Henry with New England. Even Cleveland and Jacksonville's tight ends had success. There's Lovie Smith. What a football life he is.
Colts now still 3rd and 10 and flag on the play. It looks like it might be on the defense.
Lovie Smith knew that this was going to be a work in progress. Inherited a defense that was 30th in the league last year. And those growing pains have continued. Encroachment. Defense.
Encroachment on the defense. Let's go to the Rams and Giants. 3rd and short, hand off up the middle, and they do not get it. Giants cannot get the first down.
And that's another great job by the Rams defensive front. They've turned them down a couple of times.
Back to the Ravens. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Jackson, handoff the opposite way. He's going to get in. He's going to walk in untouched. Touchdown, Ravens. Touchdown, Ravens. And here on Red Zone, it keeps going. Back to the Colts. Carson Wentz rolls to the right. Keeps on fading. Up in the air and throws it out of bounds. What a play. Lamar Jackson. Looks like they're all going to go to the left. Hands off with 2 coming through, including Mark Andrews as blockers. Walked right in. Colts lining up for a field goal. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up for your boy Blaise. We normally bring you some digital wrestling here. We're going to open some cards on Tuesday. I got some football cards, baseball cards, and even a box of wrestling cards coming in. Field goal is good for the Colts. And now here's another field goal attempt. The Chiefs. And Butker with the field goal. All right, back to the Lions and Bengals.
Jared Goff and the battle of former #1 overall picks, Goff and Joe Burrow.
We also bring a wrestling podcast this Thursday. The WrestleSense podcast returns here on the channel. Expanding the channel, and good to see everybody here. Up the gut for the Lions, maybe 2 yards.
Now, they went to a series of plays, at least they thought they packages with one-word calls, right, instead of the normal, and that was what not only helped Goff, but some of those new receivers.
Yeah, and you can see that wristband on it, and Jared Goff is going to it right now, so he's reading that off the wristband because it does get a little bit verbose in this West Coast style system.
3rd and 4 for the Lions.
You got to pause it. Now you got to try and visualize that. Once he gets this system down, you can really
Goff back to pass to the left-hand side. He overshoots Hawkinson. Of course.
Bring up 4th down. We'll see what Dan Campbell does. They could probably kick it, but we'll see. 3rd and 7 for the Packers.
Packers 3rd and 7. Slant. He's Bunyan. Got it, but he's real close.
We've had some catches right at the 1st down marker here in the early.
I don't know if he got the 1st down or not.
Well, let's go live to this game. I will tell you this. Before that Tunyon pass, the Packers had 1 yard passing.
Wow, before that, the Packers were at 1 yard passing right now. We're closing in on halftime in some of these games. Goff, back to pass, has to roll to the left. Flag on the play. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
And that's going to be incomplete. Now, they should decline this penalty because if you accept the penalty, it's 4th down again. Goff shouldn't have thrown this ball away. He should have tried to force it down the
Holding
field.
on the offense.
You got to decline that penalty, and the incomplete pass is going to give you the spot right then and there. Well,
Wow. So the Bengals will decline that holding penalty because of the incomplete first down Bengals. Lions doing lion things. I used to like saying Browns being Browns, doing Browns things, but they got a good team this year too. Here's Eckler for the Chargers up the gut for a couple on 2nd and 5.
Coaches using their challenge flags on would-be 3rd or 4th down completions for first downs. In fact, there's been 2 now in that Packers-Bears game. We'll let you know what they decide there. Come back to another NFC North team, the Minnesota Vikings in Carolina.
Vikings and Panthers. Love Justin Jefferson. I think he's going to be a big star. Plus, he's on some of my fantasy teams, so he better catch a damn touchdown. Thielen and Jefferson both wide to the right. Thielen now in motion. 2nd and 6. Cousins has it back from the shotgun. Osborne with the catch, and they're down to the 3-yard line. You got to think it's Dalvin Cook time.
Presented by Amazon Prime, Adam Thielen. Not many people stopping this guy so far this year.
Thielen with a big play to get him down into the red zone.
That's a 24-yard catch and run.
24.
Has 5 catches for 61 yards here in the first half.
64 for Thielen in the first half. Throw a touchdown to Jefferson. I'm biased here. He's going to go to Cook. He's not going to get it. Maybe a yard.
They've been kept out of the end zone by this Panthers defense on both occasions. Yep. We see what the penalty is.
Flag on the play again. 12 men on the defense. Replay first down, half the distance to the goal. Man, that hurts. That hurts. I ain't talking about Jalen hurts. Jalen Waddle, 10 receptions for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns this morning. And the Jaguars got their first win. Vikings now, 1st and goal. Yeah, they're stacked here. Fullback goes in motion. Faking a handoff, going to the tight end. Touchdown Vikings. To Herndon. Flag again. Let's see what this flag is.
All the Vikings are celebrating. It looks like they're eavesdropping and running away celebrating.
Seems like it's going to be on Carolina.
Officials still huddling up.
They're huddling up there. We're huddling up here. 4th and 1.
4th and 1. The Packers did not get that first down. They are going for it.
The 3rd coach's challenge flag we've seen on a would-be first down. Matt LaFleur lost his challenge. He's like, what's up? You didn't give me mine. You give him his? No. Matt Nagy's successful. Let's see what they do on 4th and short.
4th and short for the Packers. Down by a touchdown. Just under 15 in the second quarter. Bears fans trying to get loud. Rodgers under center. Lone setback. And Rodgers keeps it and dives forward for the first down. Normally think that is the way to go for 4th and really short. But you got to have your center. Oh, no one lined up facing the center. Great call by Rodgers to keep that, even though that might not have been the call. Stafford 2nd and 12, highlight deep, and hits Cooper Kupp. 15-yard line, Stafford, back to pass, right over the center, got his man. That's going to be a touchdown, Rams.
Goes in from 15 yards out.
Robert Woods. They called him Bobby Trees. Touchdown Rams.
6 of 9 for 105 yards passing plus that touchdown.
Kind of bringing them along slowly.
Good to see everybody. If you're just stopping in, I am your boy Blaise McCoy, bringing you some play-by-play here today on the Red Zone on the Blaze Radio Network. Fixing some audio issues once again. I think we're a lot better. Always glitches and gremlins. Got to learn to roll with the punches. All right, shotgun for Aaron Rodgers here on 2nd and 10. Looking to the right. Slant over the middle. There's Adams. 10-yard, 20-yard gain. Almost a 30-yard gain there. Big play for the big combo of Rodgers to Adams. Back to the 2-point conversion. Cooks trying to get to the corner. Tripped up. 2-point conversion, no good. Vikings 12-7.
2 was not, so it's a 12-7 Minnesota lead in Carolina. He's so special, talking to him and Aaron Rodgers this week.
We're going to get down to halftime here soon, but the way the games roll, we should keep on going. They staggered the games to start, which is good news for this because we'll keep rolling. And when fourth quarter comes around, this channel gets crazy. Let's hope so with close games. Most of the games, looking at the scoreboard, are within reach. 42 receptions, 579. Davante Adams leads the league in receptions and receiving yards.
So often, right, receivers want the things to be in their way.
2nd and 10 for the Packers.
At the end of the day, the receiver's job is to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback. And that's exactly what Davante Adams.
Rodgers under center. Aaron Jones, lone setback. Hand off to Jones. Up to the middle. First down and inside the 10. Or inside the 20, I guess. I'd like for Rodgers to throw a touchdown. Another one of my fantasy players. Sticking with the Bears and Packers right now. I want to thank everyone stopping by. Hit that thumbs up, share it out, let people know. A little something different here on the Blaise Radio Network. Last week we tried it out. It was a lot of fun, over 1,200 views, so we're going to keep rocking this week and see how it unfolds. Aaron Rodgers gets about 2. Let's go to the Ravens and Chargers. Lamar Jackson on 3rd and 7 back to pass. Little dump pass over the middle. Fumble. He fumbles it. Looks like the Ravens got the ball back, though. Up 14-0.
The Chargers defense forces a Baltimore Ravens punt. We're going to double box in.
Double box.
Davis
Mills and the Texans. Hand off to Jones for the Packers. Down at the 1. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Green Bay. Houston and Indianapolis. Davis Mills and the Texans inside the 20. Hand off to the right-hand side. Ingram will get maybe 1. Thank everybody in the house here. Checking out live game audio, live reactions. Every touchdown of these 7 games will be called by your boy Blaise McCoy. And now shotgun for Rodgers. Run it in or throw it in, baby. I dig it. No, don't hand that off. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Shovel pass. Touchdown. Lazard. Green Bay with the extra point can tie up the game. Good to see people coming in. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. There's Rob A. Match it. I should get like an NFL Redzone emoji or something if I want to keep doing this. Hey, Rob. Rob A. Hey, Rob. Cheers to you, Rob. It's not a beer, but I'll get to beer later. Rob, one of the members of the channel here. I appreciate you, my friend. Go Cowboys. Extra point is good by Crosby, and we're tied at 7 in Chicago. Shovel pass by Aaron Rodgers.
2 winningest teams in the NFL and NFL history tied up at 7. Washington is on the board for the 2nd time today.
Another field goal for Washington. I just wish they'd pick a damn name already, huh? It's okay to be the football team for 1 year, but pick a team name. Red Barons, Red whatever, Red Hogs, they're all the different names they're thinking of.
The Texans and Colts have gone to a commercial break.
Back to the Lions and Bengals in Detroit. Goff going to hand off to Swift for maybe a yard. Rams, there you go, your initial. Get my ass beat in fantasy. Herbert to Eckler over the middle. Big game for the Chargers, and they're trying to mount a drive here before halftime. Still 10 minutes to go. Go Chiefs, says Rob. Back to Detroit. Goff out of the shotgun. Looks to the right, looks over the middle, finds his man, and could be short, or maybe if they give him the spot, no, he's going to be 1 yard short of the first down. Lions, Bears, Vikings, oh my. Rob likes all the teams. You're allowed. That's one thing. People get so butthurt and bent out of shape if someone likes more than one team. You're allowed to like as many teams as you want to like, man. I know a lot of people that are just football fans, and they like 3, 4, 5 favorite teams. You kind of got to have that 1 or 2 that you really like, but yeah, you can be fans of more than one team. I was a Charger fan for a long time. Still dig their, still got the best uniforms in the game. And the Chargers, there you go. You read my mind, Rob. That's a scary thought. Scary, scary thought. Mills back to pass for Houston. Almost intercepted. Texans trying to get on the board here. I got technology going nuts. Wally. Yeah, Steelers and Seahawks tonight. I do not think I'm going to be on the air for it. Still a work in progress with these games until I get a system down really good. I think the audio's a lot better finally. We're not getting scratchy. And that was the microphone for the webcam. Figured that out today. So I have an expensive mic. Why not use it? Field goal for the Texans, now 10-3. Back to the Panthers in Carolina against the Vikings. Sam Darnold. Oh, man. 3rd and 10. He hit Robbie Anderson right in the hands. A little bit behind him as he crosses over the middle. Should catch that. Chargers now. 3rd and 3. Herbert looks to the... Oh, bad throw. It almost picked off. Herbert threw it behind Eckler a little bit. Wally's going for the Ravens and the Bears to win here today. Nightbot dropping my link for merchandise. Here's Mahomes scrambling on 3rd and 7. He's got the first down. Almost to midfield. I better win one of my damn fantasy games. I'm playing Shifty in the LTD league. Pardon my yawn. Chargers 4th and 3. And he threw it too high.
They just turned over the Chargers and have a 2-touchdown lead, and Lamar is getting the football back in plus territory. We've got a red zone drive for the Rams, up 7-3.
9 minutes in the second quarter here. Giants down 7-3 to the Rams. Rams with the football.
Go make something happen. Put it on the hands of your running back.
Obviously, a heavy play action team. The Rams are. They have been under Sean McVay.
Matt Stafford from the gun. 3 to the left. He looks over the middle and has his man just shy of the first down. Back to the Rams. They're showing no turnover by the Rams. Fumbalaya. They showed how the Rams got the ball here. All right, 3rd and 1 for LA.
Strip sack on that one. Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
Timeout. Giants.
Before the 3rd and 1, let's go back to Baltimore here. So Baltimore turned over the Chargers on 1st down
They're looking to throw. Pass rush comes up the middle, and down goes Lamar. He thinks he can usually escape from those, and so often does. Not that time, though. A costly sack given up by the Ravens offense. That was Linval Joseph, by the way, longtime veteran defensive lineman in the league. 4th and short here, and the Lions push forward for it. So Dan Campbell, what was that, the 26-yard line? My goodness, Dan Campbell rolling some dice there. Hey, the Lions are winless. Let's get something going. The Jags got their win earlier today in London. Lions have been competitive in so many of their games so far. Dan Campbell says, nuts to that. We're going for it. And they push forward. All right, back live now. 3rd and short in the red zone here.
Back to the Rams. 3rd and 1. Handoff. Giants stop them.
And it's 4th down and short now.
Look at Williams across the formation, defeat the block, get in the backfield right here. He's really the first guy there to create contact. And as I mentioned,
All those weapons with the Rams, they go right up the gut and get stuck. Oh, they're going for 4th and 1.
in our scoring zone, in the red zone, we're going for it.
4th and 1 for the Rams. Going for it at the 3-yard line. Man in motion, fakes a handoff. Stafford throws, got his man. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp with the catch. Dives into the end zone. Right in the corner by the pylon. 4th and 1. I don't know if you guys heard that, but the Lions going for a 4th and 1 from their own 26-yard line.
Just cuts it off to the pylon. The state of mind, the presence of mind to make sure you tuck that ball in.
The dude abides.
That goal line.
Slick agility and maneuverability from Kupp there, who stayed in bounds.
Now with the extra point,
I think the first thing
the
is
Rams will be up
knowing
14-3.
knowing you can get that rub route, and then being able to execute that quarterback position.
Extra point is good.
Extra point from Matt Gay is good. Points
about that job. Cooper Kupp pulling the ball into his waist.
All right, Justin Tucker lining up for a field goal for the Ravens. It's up. He's automatic.
One of the best kickers in the NFL, Justin Tucker.
He is automatic. 17-0 Ravens. All right, Colts now. Wentz back to pass at his own 30. That's complete to T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton right back to being T.Y. Hilton in his return to the lineup.
And a fresh set of downs for the Colts.
Colts with a first down, moving the ball.
I thought it might be picked, but you can see the arm strength that Carson Wentz has, throwing it right by T.Y., just understanding how to run my route. Get into him, don't extend and push.
Appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out with your boy. We're doing Red Zone today
to throw it in there.
For the first 1 o'clock games.
For Colts fans, back in the mix. This will be a false start penalty. Look like Eric Fisher.
False start offense, number 79 and number 61.
Got Arizona at Cleveland at 4 o'clock, Las Vegas at Denver, Dallas at New England.
Against the Colts.
Yeah, there's only 3 games at the 4 o'clock window with the bye weeks. I like calling them when there's 7 or 8 games in this first set of games because there's always something going on. You get a touchdown very frequently. And then when the fourth quarter comes, you're going to get crazy.
One of the all-time greats in the history of this Colts franchise.
Carson Wentz faking a handoff. Back to pass, throws to the right-hand side. Tippy toes in. And Pittman Jr. finally making a catch. We got the Steelers and Seahawks later on tonight in Buffalo, Tennessee. I got Tennessee upsetting Buffalo tomorrow night. Buffalo's a really good team. Steelers got lucky against them in week 1. Packers now. Replay at a handoff by Rodgers to Dillon. A.J. Dillon going about 20-some yards there. 36-yard gain. Holy, piss in a bottle.
They've been waiting for him to get a little bit more involved in the offense. Obviously,
Nice play. Looking like they were going to the left. Dylan. Little shake to the right. Finds a hole. Makes a defender miss. And 36 yards later. Big time gain. Shotgun for Aaron Rodgers now. 2nd and 8. And looks like a timeout.
Timeout taken here.
Back to the Bengals. Screen pass by Burrow. Mixon fumbles. Mixon did recover his own fumble.
Big collision. One more look at it. Look at the ball. I think flips over on his back.
Big hit.
Popped him out.
Mixon loses the ball. Ball goes around his butt. Somehow he recovered it. So close to being a turnover to the Lions.
Thought we just want to show you that. Wasn't a touchdown or a turnover, but
Chargers now. Herbert back to pass. Steps up. Ooh, avoids a sack. Now he's going to run with the ball 5 yards. He's got the first down on a slide.
Where is this marker going to be?
Very close, though, because you know when you slide, really close to a first down.
Scramble for the franchise quarterback for Los Angeles. Back to Soldier Field.
Kids he's trying to teach, but
back to Chicago, 7-7. The 21-yard line for the Pack. Rodgers fakes the handoff, throws the screen pass right back to Jones. He frees up 10-15. A 15-10. He's down. 1st and goal, Packers.
Takes it for 12 yards, stopped by Roquan Smith. You just mentioned John Rugg, you're seeing here at left guard. Watch the timing here. These screens are all based on the timing. Look at Jones get right behind him and Lucas Patrick. The relationship between the back and the offensive linemen who are getting out in space to lead the way is critical on their screens.
Got double lots in the Kansas City Chiefs. You've got the Packers in the red zone. KC. Well, they just took a loss, I think.
Back to the Pack, 1st and goal for Green Bay. Play clock running down. Handoff inside to Dillon. Runs into the lineman, and they're going to lose 4 yards.
When they signed him to a 5-year contract going into last season, he has come alive again. I used to hate trying to block defensive ends. He's in a 2-point parallel stance, no hand on the ground. I used to say to the coach, give us a chance. I'm going to block Robert Quinn. And I feel for Tunyon there. That is tough duty. No, get us on the line of scrimmage, close the space down. I used to hate that.
This defense got both teams coming to the line of scrimmage at the same time. You've got Patrick Mahomes.
Kansas City, Mahomes back to pass to the right. Ooh, that could be offensive pass interference there on Kelsey.
Rodgers goes to the end zone. Alan Lazard was there.
Aaron Rodgers throws to the end zone, incomplete, but looks like the defender had a play on the ball, but this could be against Kelsey. Kelsey drugged down. Let's watch the replay. Kelsey, and then out to the right. Defender, offensive pass interference. Yes, Kelsey, all over the back of the defender.
That's a smart play because Holcomb's in a position to actually intercept that. The offense can force tackles for loss. Of course, it changes the offensive philosophy on how to approach that series.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Tied at 7, 3rd and goal for the Packers. He's looking deep into the end zone. Got a man. He's got it. Out of bounds. Flag on the play as well. I think that's going to be interference. And a fumble by Kansas City, and Washington has the ball.
Kansas City pointing as if he was ruled down.
Now Kansas City thinks they were down. We got controversy in 2 games here in Washington and Chicago.
I think that ball was moving and coming out. The hustle by
Is it a fumble? Kansas City, yeah, that's a fumble. Hardman ball juggling around while he was falling down.
Judging by Eddie Jackson's reaction, looks like this is going to go on the Packers.
It looks like it's a penalty on the Packers. And I don't even know if his feet got in the end zone. Rodgers throws what appeared to be a touchdown.
Defender in the back. Let's see what they call.
Pass interference on the offense. They're going to call pushing off by Lazard. 4th down. They're going to have to, I guess, kick a field goal.
Just one catch this year. Thought that he had gotten a touchdown. Instead, it's 4th and goal.
That's not Lazard. Yeah, Crosby's on for the field goal.
We'll show you the field goal by Crosby in just a second. Got some action to catch you up on in the Chargers-Ravens game.
Chargers driving. Herbert intercepted by the Ravens. Baltimore up 17-0. And then the next play, Lamar Jackson back to pass around his own 30. Intercepted right back. Chargers got it back. Back-to-back picks in the Chargers-Ravens game. Crazy. Herbert throws down to the 1-yard line. Eckler. Come on, Eckler. Give it to Eckler. Oh, Herbert's going to throw it. Herbert has a man. Touchdown, Jared Cook. Touchdown. Chargers
on the board for the first time today.
On the board now with the extra point. It'll be down 10.
Heavy play action, and Jared Cook all alone in the corner of the end zone, matched up with Malik Harrison, and for a defense that got shredded.
Touchdown Chargers. 1, 2. He had both feet down in Green Bay.
You're seeing the celebration on the left side of the screen. Right side of the screen, we were on the Packers where it looked like they had caught a touchdown, but a penalty flag came in.
So third and goal for the Packers again now.
So they accept the penalty. You take Mason Crosby off the field because you got to replay 3rd down. So this is 3rd and goal.
Field goal attempt by the Chargers. No, extra point is no good for the Chargers. No good extra point. Rodgers back to pass. We got a flag. Whistle, timeout before the snap. Coming close to halftime, Wally, but then once some of these games go to halftime, the other ones will be coming back on.
Well, we got a quick timeout there. We're going to sneak in a Panthers.
Back to the Panthers and Vikings. Darnold over the middle. 1st down and more for the Panthers. 2 more. Panthers would end up kicking a field goal. It's good. 12-10. Vikings with the lead. 4:20 left.
Another one. How many close games so far this year? They've had some heartbreaking losses and a thrilling win or two, including last week against the Detroit Lions on the last play of the game.
I thought that was a questionable PI call. I feel like we said, the Bears kind of got away with one there.
3rd and goal from the 25 for Rodgers and the Packers. Rodgers looks to the right. Quick hit to Devontae Adams, just trying to gain a couple yards for the field goal attempt down to the 21.
Yeah, that's a designed run after catch. Everyone else is just blocking. They're just saying we're going to get that ball in. Defense is really soft. Long kind of distance the game there. You try to just get run after catch and see if you can pop one. But as you said before, field goals last week were a bit of an adventure, and we got our first one here earlier.
Yeah, Mason Crosby had made 27 in a row.
Mason Crosby for the field goal attempt.
Last week, and ultimately hitting the game winner from 39. This is from 39, and against the Packers, their first lead of the day.
Mason Crosby, part of that wild kicking day last week. He does his job right there, and the Packers extend their lead to 10-7. Jared Goff look out from behind. He gets sacked. The Bengals pitching a shutout here in the first half. The Lions have 51 yards of total offense. We've got just less than 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Lions are 1 for 7.
The Packers score is not updating.
They've punted 4 times, and they have 1 interception. And when you look at the Ravens running backs, both Murray and Freeman, they're both zone runners. Le'Veon Bell was one of the best runners with pullers in front of him.
Lamar Jackson throwing to the left. 1st down.
Yeah. We just had this sudden change in the Rams game. You've got
Oh, interception. The Giants throw a pick. The Rams take over.
Interception. Rapp comes up with it, and this is instant red zone for the Rams, up 14-3.
You got to be able to hold that guy if you want that secondary route that's cutting over the middle. He doesn't hold the defensive back. He jumps in, and the Rams back in business.
They go right back to Henderson.
Henderson up the gut, gets to the 10.
At the 11-yard line. Only the second interception of the season for Daniel Jones.
Nerd.
The only other one he threw was week 4 at New Orleans, and obviously that was a game where the Giants were able to come back and win and overcome that, but it's 2 turnovers in the last 3 series for New York now.
All the scores updating except that Packers score for some reason.
On the empty look, Stafford throws left.
Stafford on 2nd and 6.
On the way down, Logan Ryan touches him down.
Throws for maybe 2 yards. Going to be short of the first down, 3rd down coming up. There's a pass, 1st down, but he can't get in the end zone. Come on.
Ryan touched him down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Rams.
The Rams are
1st and goal Rams. Give it to Henderson.
What I mean by tempo is you can
You tell who I played in fantasy this week.
line, snap it quickly, you can go through.
Hand off to Henderson, touchdown, but whistle. Timeout Giants, of course.
Timeout, Giants. That's what
They're trying to create that confusion.
Looks like all the other scores are updated, though. Yeah, Wally, it is 10-7. They still have it here as 7-0. The other games are updating.
I think he's got Allen Robinson here. They blew the coverage.
Wow, Allen Robinson wide open for the Bears, and they can't get it to him. This is the week I benched Allen Robinson. One of my favorite players, but he has not been producing. Normally getting about 10 or more targets a game. Just hasn't been doing it this year.
He does get a 1st down running. And when we talk about the Bears opening things up a little bit, him running, and that obviously was not designed, but that's something you expect when they're doing what they're doing.
Bears with the ball. Justin Fields from the shotgun. Takes a handoff, and that time he finds Allen Robinson for a couple. We got a handoff to Henderson for the touchdown Rams.
And this is something
Rams with the touchdown.
I want you to watch this whole offensive line because these guys are all in 2-point stances. Look at them. They're showing pass right here, right? They're in shotgun.
Inside handoff, Stafford to Henderson. He's going to bully his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
You just don't see that stuff anywhere else, especially coming off the goal line in a goal line situation.
Rams looking to add the extra point here. It's good. 21-3 Rams over the Giants. 7-0 Bengals.
The guy who's one of the league leaders for Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase. I'm going to show it to you in just a moment, but we're picking up the last 17 seconds here of the first half live in Detroit.
34 yards and now in field goal range.
Burrow back to pass. Comes up the gut. He's going to run with it. He's got a couple. He's going for out of bounds. He is out of bounds about 5 yards.
All right, clock stops there. We got time to show you this one. Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase.
Burrow to Chase to get down the field deep, and that's what put him close to the red zone.
Top 5 pick with a 34-yard grab there. You know, he leads the league in, or is tied for the league lead in targets, yards, and touchdowns on passes that travel 20 or more yards in the air. So deep targets, Jamar Chase is wide receiver number 1 in his rookie season. Timeout here with 11 seconds. Tell you what, we'll bookmark this because obviously the Bengals are thinking points here before the half. Let's get you back to FedEx Field with a minute and a half remaining in the first.
Washington just inside the 40, 2nd and 3. Heineke, pump fake, looks downfield, wide open, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Washington, Seals Jones. He had 2 or 3 receivers wide open. Busted coverage by Kansas City, and Heineke exploits it. throws the touchdown.
Places it perfectly for his tight end, who does the rest. Jones to the left side of your screen.
And a busted coverage by Kansas City's defense. We've seen that a number of times this year. Ricky Seals-Jones, the former Chief.
Burrow scrambling. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it away. Just outside the pocket. Or else that's intentional grounding.
What does Zach Taylor do here? You kick the field goal on third down, you probably take the points in a low-scoring first half like this.
Horizon halftime report coming up. All the highlights. Rams are up big on the Giants. Packers have taken the lead on the Bears. Baltimore is winning. Bengals trying to keep pace with them in Cleveland. Cleveland will be at home later against Arizona. Setting up for the field goal.
Bengals going to go for a field goal here, up 7-0 on the Lions. 4 seconds in the half here. 38-yard attempt for Cincinnati.
Used to walk off field goals to end games. Will he walk off to end the half?
And that's good. Bengals put 3 more on the board.
It's been a struggle for an explosive.
Now, Evan McPherson, the young kicker.
17-6, Ravens over the Chargers.
But that one was clean, and it's
Ravens.
now a 10-0 lead for Cincinnati.
Oh, Jackson back to pass, and he is sacked by L.A. Chargers.
By this Charger pass rush. Well done there, Los Angeles.
Well, this time it's coming from the other
Chargers
side,
with the
working
sack,
on Villanueva.
brings up 4th and 27. The Chargers trying to get back into this game. Got to give them credit for not giving up. Down 17-0, got the touchdown, missed the extra point.
Villanueva and McCary. Villanueva giving up the most, but the teams that have had success.
A moment ago at Soldier Field, 91 seconds remaining and counting.
A minute and a half in Chicago. Justin Fields back to pass.
Justin Fields.
Throws over the middle, got a man, but he, barely gets the first down with the second effort.
Jason Witten play. Remember how Jason Witten would catch it and just back up on the defender and get an extra yard or two? That's a first down there for the Bears. Let's come live here to Soldier Field. Bears trying to tie it up or take the lead before halftime.
We've seen him be accurate. We've seen him be on time. Confident throw there.
Bears now 1st and 10. Justin Fields out of the gun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, looking to the right. Fakes it. He's going to run. He's going to take off. That's going to be a flag. Helmet to helmet. And that's tough because quarterback's sliding. The other guy's trying to tackle him. You could see the Packer defender upset about it. He wasn't trying to. Actually, helmet to the shoulder. He did lead with his helmet, and you can't lead with your helmet, so that's going to be a big penalty against the Packers. Brutal hit, but holding. 2 penalties.
Personal foul. Defense number 29. Foul's offset. The previous spot will be first down.
So I'm not sure that's a decline. James Daniels was the right guard. They were trying to set up a little tight end screen. That's what you saw Justin Fields kind of pump. They kind of guarded it. Cole Kmet wasn't open. But then clearly the personal foul. So personal fouls and other penalties offset. So the Bears don't get the benefit of that, unfortunately for them. So we'll just redo this 1st and 10. It's
1st and 10 handoff, Bears.
It's a couple inside a minute left.
Couple yards.
For the Bears. Down 10-7.
Second and 8 for the Bears. Justin Fields rolling to the right. He's going to throw deep into the end zone. No one's there. It's picked off. He's out of bounds. Picked off, but ran out of bounds. D-back does not play it like a receiver. Ooh, he might have it. He got the right foot in, barely in. Left foot may be a toe tap with possession. If they call that possession, his toe is down 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're not going to.
So close.
Didn't seem like he had quite control.
Not even going for the challenge. And they are going to take a look.
But it's the second time today that Fields has just thrown it up for grabs in the back of the end zone. First time it was
Fields just threw that way, it's out of nowhere, up in the air. Got the interception, but did he get that first foot down?
You see here, this might be a better angle. So his left foot's down when the ball hits his hands. Are they going to say he clearly has it? His right foot, is there a little green there between his cleat and the sideline?
Well, a couple things to look at here as we bring in our rules expert, Dean Blandino. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, the key here is control with that left foot still on the ground. Does he have control?
So close to an interception there for the Packers.
That's an interesting call right there. Here in the Red Zone studio, we're divided. A couple of us are saying interception. A couple of us are saying maybe not, but they're taking a look at that one. Automatic booth review with less than 2 minutes to go. Speaking of final minute of the first half, Kansas City and Washington. The official there, Adrian Hill, calling a false start. And they're going to have a 10-second runoff, or KC would have to burn a timeout. And if they didn't have one, it will be a runoff on the clock there. Either way, waiting on the decision there at Soldier Field. We'll take a good long look at that one. Brad Rogers is the referee in charge in Chicago. See if Kansas City is going to take the next snap here. Kansas City's field position is on the 34-yard line. Will be a long field goal from where they're at. Let's listen in. Brad Rogers. Incomplete. Wow.
Incomplete.
Okay. All right.
Did not give him the interception.
You folks at home can argue amongst yourselves, but they'll.
That was so close.
The field, which was an incomplete pass.
1st and 15 for the Chiefs. Mahomes to the right, incomplete.
To Marcus Robinson, the intended target organization. A lot of that has been the development of Justin Fields, this run game. Of course, the defense being as good as it is. So
back to pass is Justin Fields.
But of course, today's a huge measuring stick.
And we got a stoppage of play here.
Right before the ball is snapped, it looks like some miscommunication.
Delay a game.
Delays.
5-yard penalty. Third down.
Not insignificant.
Delay a game. Back to the Chiefs and Washington. Mahomes out of the shotgun. Drops back over the middle to Kelsey. Got it. Makes a move. Trying to get to the first down marker. Cannot. 3rd and short coming up.
They've been operating with DeMarcus.
Cut to Charlotte, a 3rd and long with 1 minute remaining.
On top of his screen. Anderson was part of the bunch formation to the
Sam Darnold for the Panthers. He's going to call timeout.
Timeout taken by Carolina. With a minute 2 remaining, what's coming up at halftime?
Pretty strong. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for the Chiefs. Fumbled the snap, and Mahomes going to throw it up in the air. It's intercepted. What was he doing? Mahomes fumbled the ball, picks it right back up. Didn't want to take the sack and threw it up in the air. It's got picked off.
Get the plan, get the huddle, and get ready. Take a delay after a long break.
3rd and 13 for the Bears. Now closing on halftime. Justin Fields back to pass. He's going to get sacked. He's sacked way back. No, they're calling him down. He almost got out of there. Now 4th down for the Bears.
Let's see. His game moves to the football really good. I like everything about Eric Higgins.
Third leading tackler in the league over the first 5 weeks.
I've done that too. That's interesting.
Back-to-back timeouts for the Panthers. We don't have any left now. 43 seconds, Rams. Here in the second quarter. Pass to Henderson for the touchdown. Touchdown, Darrell Henderson. Thank you for getting 2 touchdowns. I don't have to be mad about not playing Jalen Waddle. Coming into halftime here now, folks. And second half, it's going to get mighty interesting, as it always does.
Then to go, and Stafford just orchestrated from line of scrimmage. You hear him changing plays. directing traffic in protection, showing everybody.
The Rams pouring it on the Giants. Matthew Stafford having himself a first half. And I suppose it's a good time to tell you, because clearly the Rams are going to go into the half with the lead.
3rd and 15 for Carolina.
Still alive. Sean McVay, 42-0.
Darnold back to pass, rolling to the right now, looking deep. Now he's going to have to run it. Couple yards and a flag on the play.
Kenny, they just knocked themselves out of field goal range with all these penalties.
Number 67.
Holding on the offense. Only gained a couple, but that's coming back.
It's on the right guard, John Miller.
You can only ask them to sit there and go against some of these really, really good. Sheldon Richardson's a really good pass rushing defensive tackle. You see, he was about to club him over. If he doesn't hold on to him, he's going to get there and get into Sam Darnold's face. But this is just, I mean, as sloppy as it gets, and really disappointing because it was all in their favor when they had a nice play, that 15-yard penalty, and then they just gave all that back, knocking themselves out of field goal.
3rd and 25 now for
uncharacteristically sloppy. We don't usually see that from his
the Carolina Panthers. Darnold from the shotgun. Got a long way to go. Looking deep, throwing deep. Left-hand side, got a man. Overshot him.
Pearson, he has won that battle all half, except for one play dragging across the middle of the field. And, you're talking about in his prime, the best shutdown corner in his prime. So, he may have lost a little bit, but it's not too much. Clearly, he's still productive and can perform, shutting down DJ Moore right now.
Westbrook back deep.
There's a punt, our first punt of the day here on Red Zone. As games start to go to the half.
4 seconds remaining. Jonathan, on Thursday, Panthers owner David.
Little copywritten audio, so I'm going to mute it for a second. I want to thank everyone for showing up here today. I appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing. Each and every one of you, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Enjoy halftime about to come up, and then we're going to go into the second half, and that's when it's really going to get crazy.
Have an owner that comes in, and he wants to invest in the team.
Okay, back to action here as it is Minnesota from their own 11. Cousins back to pass, deflected, intended for Jefferson.
Cousins for Brian Burns on first down.
Nobody worried about the stadiums right now. Brian Burns gets a hand up. They condense the pocket.
Vikings deferred at the start, so they will get the ball first in the second half. Panthers have
2nd and 10 now for Cousins and Minnesota.
all season long over the first 2 quarters.
He's going to hand that off to the inside. Cook got it. About 8 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
15-yard line by Sam Franklin.
A little Seminole action there.
Ooh, shit.
Timeout taken by the Vikings with 30 seconds remaining.
And now the Cook game, Brian Burns, the business right there, just shook him out of his cleats, gaining those yards. And that's what makes him so special, right? You have Cook that's phenomenal at that first explosion, making the guy miss, as we see Cousins, and then you have those phenomenal wide receivers. And so I can understand why fans will get a little frustrated sometimes and why they're not scoring more points. But this is a very specific offense where it's predicated on a really good special running back in Dalvin Cook to open up those wide receivers.
Third down and 2. Cousins throws, and the catch is made by Jefferson. for a Vikings first down. They have one remaining, down to 26 seconds. And
we still had a few seconds left here in the Giants-Rams first half. Giants down multiple touchdowns. Daniel Jones pressing the gas pedal, and that one got away from. Daniel Jones had not turned the ball over horribly so far in 2021, the way that he kind of had in the first couple of years as the Giants starter. Today is looking like one of those turnover days. That's his second interception. He's also lost a fumble, and the Giants are in trouble heading towards the half at home against the Rams. By the way, halftime might not be as exciting as Giants wanted it to be. The Giants are actually celebrating at the half the 10th anniversary of their Super Bowl 46 championship. So, final seconds in the first half of both of these games. Rams want to get in field goal range. They'll burn a timeout there with 10 seconds, maybe 9 seconds left. And the Vikings stop the clock with 23 seconds left in the first half.
Sean McVay just coaching. Matt Rule trying to show Robbie out there. Oh, no, that's not. And, yeah. Just one of those days. You can't catch it with the body, man. Duh. Everybody knows that. Former linebacker in Penn State. He caught it like a linebacker. Second down and 10. Sends the former Pro Bowl linebacker up here in the broadcast booth. Penalty marker, Cousins to the outside.
Sudden change, turnover, the defense, in a tough spot. And Rams are excellent.
Offense, number 52nd coverage. Stafford looking off the hands of Papa. That ends up as an interception. Coming back is Xavier McKinney. Now around the clock, McKinney shuts down the drive with his first interception of the season. Back-to-back picks to close this.
Sit there and drop back. So if you're going to do something right now, I'm looking at a 3-step drop as they throw a fade route to Justin Jefferson. Don't get this defensive line started. Don't get Hassan Reddick started.
18 seconds remaining. Out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. It's Dalvin Cook.
And the clock is going to wind down there. We're going to go to the half. Minnesota 12, Carolina 10. First game into the third quarter, Cincinnati shutting out Detroit.
The rookie has the touchdown catch.
The second game to go into the second half is the Baltimore Ravens up by 11 and receiving the third quarter kickoff. Devin Duvernay with the nice little return, scooting up the right sideline in front of the Charger bench. That's a 47-yard kickoff return. We're going to get you there live in just a moment after this 3rd and 3 for Burrow.
In the pocket, gets away, and he will run for the first down and slide wisely across midfield.
Murray to M&T Bank Stadium.
Across midfield. Into Charger territory to the 46, and we go down to A.J. Ross.
Well, Greg, in spite of that special teams play, Chargers coach Brandon Staley is hoping those 3 sacks on Lamar Jackson to end the half would carry some momentum in with his defense in the second half. He says their defense has to keep forcing the Ravens to drive deep to score, and offensively, their team seems to do better in the second half. John Harbaugh, meanwhile, said, of course, the defense was very solid. They have to cut down on turnovers, and they need to extend their lead.
All right, we got over half the games at halftime. This is the Bengals with 12 minutes in the third quarter. They're already into the second half here. Like the Lions game and the Ravens game already in the second half. Everybody else at halftime.
This is really where Lamar Jackson is the feature in this offense. And for the Chargers, you saw when they started to put them in longer third downs is when they were able to get pressure. That's kind of the formula in the blueprint, but it is really tough to stop this offense when they get under 5 yards.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, up 17-6. Back to pass, throws to the right, got a man first down. First down catch. Rashad Bateman.
Really easy and really smart by Jackson. He sees off coverage. It's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. And Michael Davis has a big cushion outside. He's just going to take the speed out, put it on him with some accuracy, and you have a first down. That's an easy one. Jackson will take that every single time with that kind of cushion.
Lamar Jackson again in the shotgun. Only one wide to the left, 2 running backs in the back. He's going to hand off. Freeman getting about 5.
Mixon straight ahead. I don't know. It didn't look like there was a whole lot there to get the first down. Needed to get to the 39. That's where the markers are set up.
So now 2 running backs with Ricard.
Another handoff to Freeman. He's close to the first down marker.
And Freeman looks to be about a yard short of the first down.
Back to Bengals and Lions. Lions yet to score now. 4th and 1 for the Bengals, and they're going for it. No timeout.
And it looks like we have an injured player, and that's Jackson Carman. But that'll give him time, Zach Taylor.
Picking up those first downs in the short yardages. Most of the first downs that are picked up are with Jackson running the football, usually to his right.
3rd and 1 for the Ravens. Hand off to Murray. Seems like he's going to get the first down. Look at the mark. Yeah, it looks like he's got the first. 3rd and 1. Big Daddy Beard. Good to see you, my friend. Johnny Bleed ain't a damn thing changed.
The Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Colts with a touchdown.
John Blaise.
With a 3rd and 7 for Wentz. Trying to work his way back.
The Colts now with the rock. 35-yard line, 3rd and 7. Carson Wentz back to pass. Looking to the left. Rolling to the right now. He's going to have to try to run it. No. Oh, he's hit. And they're going to whistle it dead. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide. Good to see you, Big Daddy, in the house. Big shout out to Big Daddy Gaming.
We'll take NFL punt zone here for a moment.
Big Daddy Beard.
The Charger and Baltimore Ravens game has taken a TV timeout. I believe there was an injury on the field.
Looking at the Colts and Titans game, some wide open receivers for Wentz. He could not get rid of the ball, and they're forced to punt. We're waiting for the other games to come back from halftime. Everyone grabbing their beers, grabbing their snacks.
Fielded by Roberts, just inside the 20.
Texans with a couple yards on the return. And besides the Rams and Giants game, we got a lot of good ball games coming down. And you know when that 4th quarter hits, it's going to be crazy here on Red Zone.
Including the Kansas City-Washington game.
Well, thank everyone stopping by, hanging out here. Hit that thumbs up for your boy Blaze. Share it out. We got a big second half coming up. 7 games here in NFL Week 6.
Unbelievable young safety. An All-American at Miami, a top 5 draft.
They're showing Sean Taylor's number being retired.
Player tragically killed during a home invasion at the age of 24. We talked about the tape on the face mask of Chase Young that caught my eye earlier. Well, that was on purpose. Sean Taylor occasionally would tape up his face mask in that type of a design. So Chase Young, the young star defender for this Washington football team.
So we got 13-10 Washington versus Kansas City, 12-10 in the Vikings game. We got 10-7 Packers at halftime. 10-3 is the Colts and Texans now in the second half.
Football League. 4th down here at
Rams beating on the Giants. Lions still yet to score. And the Ravens up 17-6. All right, we have back to Detroit. 4th and 1. Just inside the 40. Burrow. Back to pass. Rolls out. Has a man wide open. 10 Mixon. And he might be gone. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. And a 40-yard touchdown.
on Will Harris at the end. And
wow.
It's a great play design because third and short, you're thinking jet sweep right there.
Third and short, and Mixon goes out into the flat. Got him. Chase with the great block downfield. Jamar Chase created that touchdown.
Great hustle downfield.
Ravens doing work. Yes, they are. 17-6 on the Chargers. That's the game out of all these 7, if you ask me. Both 4-1. Extra point for the Bengals. Up and good. 17-0 as it looks like the Lions are going to go 0-6. Bateman with the catch for the Ravens here as they're starting to drive again. They're inside the 20. And Lamar Jackson and company looking to add to their 11-point lead. Jackson hands off to the inside, goes to the right now. Freeman got some room and ends up getting maybe 6 to 7 yards.
Baltimore's third trip to the red zone. They had touchdowns on the previous 2.
2nd and 3 here for Baltimore. Gained 7 on that one.
Number 1 target and the biggest thing that you have to watch in this part of the field against a team that really excels is the crossing routes, especially by Marquise Brown. That is where they like
Lamar Jackson from the shotgun, third, the 2nd and 3, I should say. Hand off to Freeman again, and he is right at the line to gain maybe a first down. Houston and the Colts. Davis Mills, back to pass, going over the middle. Picked off by the Colts. Colts with the lead, and now they got the ball back inside the 30.
Pro Bowl linebacker picking off Mills. First interception thrown by Mills today. He does have 139 yards passing, but the Texans are down 10-3.
Apparently they're having second thoughts. They're going to check him out.
3rd and 1. Stacked at the line here for Lamar. Man in motion, calls him back over, and Lamar's going to keep it. And off tackle, first down, Ravens inside the 10-yard line. Looks like you're getting what you wish there, Big Daddy Beard. Doing damage right now. The Ravens looking to add to their lead, as I said. Great play by Lamar Jackson. He's awesome. He is straight up awesome. 143 rushing yards for Baltimore, 20 for the Chargers. Oh,
what's the common denominator on those?
I'm yawning less this week than I did last week, though, to be honest.
You cannot give this team
1st and goal for the Ravens. 9-yard line. Handoff. Le'Veon Bell wearing number 17. That looks weird.
Get you right back for 2nd and goal after we show you the Colts trying to cash in on the Mills interception.
Colts inside the 30 after the interception. Wentz back to pass. Looking deep. Got a man. He's got it. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown, Ali Cox. And Indianapolis extends their lead.
How about it, Carson Wentz? You know, Carson Wentz's his touchdown to interception ratio actually quite solid on the year, 7-1 coming into today, and that'll do it. And
touchdown
to interception ratio,
Andrews. Mark Andrews catches the touchdown from Lamar Jackson. And wow, the Ravens. 7.5 left in the third. A big lead now on the Chargers.
And the Chargers. One more look at the Mo Alley Cox touchdown catch. And Michael Badgley, the new kicker for the Colts, comes on and boots it up and through. Colts 17, Texans 3.
And a perfectly placed football for a touchdown.
All right, extra point for the Ravens. It's up and good.
7 minutes, 39.
We're going to check in a second half.
Chiefs tip ball from Mahomes on 2nd and 23. Now 3rd and 23 for the Chiefs.
Different tipped passes so far here today. Washington with a 3-point lead as we start the second half.
A quad injury, he came in with that quad contusion. His return is questionable, but again, still in the locker room.
Evan, we saw not only evidence of that with the interception,
All right. Shotgun for Kansas City. Mahomes to the right. Hardman with the catch. Gains 3 or 4, and that's going to bring up 4th down and a punt. And now Washington leading Kansas City. Could Kansas City Chiefs go 2-4? Uh-oh. You got buffering.
DeAndre Swift gets the carry and gets knocked down.
And we're back.
Gain or maybe half a yard on the play. So it's 4th and short.
Lions 4th and short. Their own 40. They're going for it. That's a penalty.
They had the snap and Swift.
Wow, penalty on the Lions. 4th and 1, false start.
Dan Campbell twice has gone for it on 4th down in his own territory. One time
he's punting the ball now.
Yard line. So Lions going for broke here in their so far winless season. All right, second half action. Bears Packers. Green Bay with a field goal lead and the football.
Green Bay got the ball on their own 10-yard line. Rodgers under center. Rodgers back to pass. Looking to the left-hand side. Got a man. That's Devontae Adams. And looks like a first down.
Watch Aaron Jones here. You want to play running back? Sometimes you got to clean up some of the garbage. Watch him here. Watch him fill. Right tackle Billy Turner gets beat. That's a sack if he doesn't come. That's not his man. He's just kind of cleaning up the garbage inside. That's being a complete back in this league. It's not so much what you do with the ball.
Okay, now 1st and 10 again for the Packers.
Packers happy to have him wrapped up long-term. That 4-year extension that he signed this spring.
Hand off to Aaron Jones up the gut. He's got room. 30, 35, 40, 45, and down at midfield. Big run, Aaron Jones.
That also helps when you can just hand it to the guy standing next to you and let him go. Take a look at this here. Really well executed. See the linemen, they do a nice job on the front with the double teams, and then what turns that play from a 4-yard gain to a explosive run is can those linemen get to the next level and cover up those linebackers. Really nice job there by the interior offensive line of Green Bay. Aaron Jones, he gets in the second level.
49-yard line.
Longest run of the day for him, 28 yards.
For Rodgers. In the pack, hand off to Jones again. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Big Smart Bengals up 10-0, 4th and 1. Joe Burrow rolls to his right. We'll find Joe Mixon. But similar to what you guys were just talking about.
Mixon with a big run. That was earlier. He hit that run by Joe Mixon against the Lions, 10-0. And next thing you know, he's in the damn end zone. All right. 11 minutes in the third. Packers up 10-7. Midfield, 2nd and 9. Aaron Rodgers under center. Jones, lone setback. Rodgers looks like he's going to the audible here. No, right back at it. Hand off to Jones. He's got a couple. Trying to fight for more. Appreciate y'all stopping in, hanging out with your boy Blaise. NFL Redzone reactions, game audio, and all the scores. Davis Mills on the run. He's got a man open. Brandon Cooks looks like he did make the catch. First down for Houston. It's going to start to pick up the pace here as we head into the 4th quarter. And what the Red Zone calls the witching hour. 3rd and 4 for Aaron Rodgers.
He's as good as anyone who's ever played the game at the position. Here's Jones out of the backfield on 3rd and 4. Rodgers looks to throw.
Throws it over a slant, and there's a penalty. And it looks like we might have defensive pass interference. Did he grab a jersey or have an arm wrapped around him? I don't know. Yes, it is, and that's going to give the Pack a first down.
So extends the drive, pass interference on Johnson.
Bengals here again at Detroit, up 17-0. Mixing up the gut, avoids a bunch of tackles, walks right through the Lions defense.
6-yard carry, nice one there for the AFC running back. Across his face, he kept inside leverage. So when Adam tries to
back to the Pack.
There's a ton of contact.
All the games now in the second half. Well into the second half. We'll be closing out these first round of games. Might stick around for a little bit of 4 o'clock games. We'll see how it goes. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Rogers with a fake handoff. In the flat to Lewis. To the right-hand side. Maybe got 8 or 9 yards. Chargers. 3rd and 2. Handoff to Eckler.
Austin Eckler's not going to get there. So then it's 4th and short.
4th and short. And they went for it on their own 19. And Herbert throws it away. The Ravens take over their own 19-yard line, and they went for it. We've seen the Lions do that earlier. Now the Chargers. 3rd quarter's not even over, and they hand the ball over to the Ravens. The 19-yard line.
Kick-started, but instead they've given it to the so far potent Ravens offense.
The receiver, and once again, Marlon Humphrey is the guy to make the stop.
Worst part of it all, Lamar Jackson gets the ball.
Lamar Jackson hands off to Freeman, who gets hit right away. He's going to lose a bunch.
Courtesy of Joey Bosa.
Have you ever seen anything like that on 4th down to go for it in those situations?
I mean, the Chargers are down 24-6, but you got to punt and hope your defense can stop them, in my opinion.
The ball on 4th downs. They're a throw-first offense, but I just don't really like anything about that play.
Now Baltimore with a 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13. Lamar Jackson looking down. He overthrows Mark Andrews, or else they would have had another touchdown right there.
And when you see this, Andrews was running scot-free and really had the entire left side of the field. If Jackson is just a little bit more patient and leads him and puts the ball in front of him, closer to the sideline, that was an easy completion.
So 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
3rd and 13 for Lamar.
They go 3-by-1.
22-yard line now. Dropping back is Jackson. Drop pass by Marquise Brown and had it right in his hands. And they're going to settle for a field goal attempt.
A beautiful pass, and Jackson puts it right where he needs to be. And you see Brown, he jumps just a little bit. If he just keeps running and he just uses his speed, then I think he's going to be able to get there and be able to get closer to that ball to come down with the catch.
Here's Justin Tucker. He was good from 52 yards earlier. Here's a 39-yard field goal attempt.
$39-yard attempt, and it's good.
5:02 to play.
Now that Los Angeles team, the Los Angeles Chargers, getting into deep water.
Field goal attempt for Washington. He missed it.
Hopkins missed field goal. He had nailed a couple early in the first half. Misses from 42 yards out. The other Los Angeles team, the LA Rams, is putting it to the G-men in Jersey. This is Van Jefferson on the screen pass. Matthew Stafford keeps clipping right along. Stafford with 232 yards passing, 3 touchdowns for Stafford. High completion percentage. He's 20 of 26. Rams in the red zone, 28-3 leading.
What this is. This is just saying, you can't stop us. We're going to cram it down your throat, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's nothing worse
for a defensive player in there.
Let's go triple box here. We have 3 teams in the red zone. In fact, 1 team in the end zone. Aaron Jones just scored a touchdown for the Green Bay
Aaron
Packers.
Jones, touchdown, Packers.
Right tackle, and we'll pick up a few yards on 2nd and 6, bringing up a 3rd and short.
3rd and short as the Rams are in the red zone.
Straight ahead down to around the 3-yard line. We'll go back and forth here between the Rams and the Colts.
And the Colts, Jonathan Taylor gains a few. He's close as well.
You can see the replays because we joined it in progress. It was actually a catch for Aaron Jones, so a touchdown pass.
Ooh.
Rodgers to Jones.
Yeah, Rodgers to Jones was a pass. I dig it.
Extend their lead.
Touchdown, Packers.
Already down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
3rd and 2. 14-yard line with the Rams. Hand off to Henderson. Nowhere to go. They're right up the damn gut, and they only got 1. 4th down coming up for the Rams.
I do like this 3-man foot for the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 guys.
Worst in the NFL. They've been better.
We missed 1 play here on the 2nd and goal inside of the 5. This will be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line for Indianapolis.
Indianapolis at the 4. Shotgun for Wentz. 3rd and goal. And they're up 17-3 on Houston.
4th down on the right side.
Inside handoff.
On the left side of your screen,
Jonathan Taylor, touchdown. 4th and 2. The Rams try to pull them off sides to no avail. Touchdown, Colts. And now we got the Colts pulling away, the Rams pulling away, the Ravens pulling away, and the Bengals. So 4 of the 7 games now could be out of reach. We're going into the 4th quarter. Now's the time for these teams to try to mount a comeback if they're going to. Wide open lane there for Jonathan Taylor with the touchdown.
You got to credit the offensive line and kind of wonder about the run fits for the Houston Texans defensive front on that one. Taylor's starting to open it up, as a matter of fact. The reason we jumped in on this Colts red zone drive is because Jonathan Taylor just ran it right down the field on them. I'm going to get you the distance on that. It looked like a 60-something yard run for Jonathan Taylor.
Field goal for the Rams.
For the Rams is good. Rams 31, Giants 3. In fact, Jonathan Taylor, it was an 83-yard run for Jonathan Taylor. That's now the longest run of the season.
83-yard run for Jonathan Taylor to set that up. And the Bengals kick a field goal, and now 20-0 over the winless Lions.
Here's a close game. 2 points in Carolina.
Yeah, they haven't. It's the urgency, right? They haven't picked up any kind of tempo. See Joe Brady shaking his head out of frustration. Sam Darnold clapped his hands out of frustration. Someone just got to wake him up.
Hey, 574!
Darnold to the Cardinals, back to pass on 2nd 10. He's going to go down. Sacked by the Vikings.
Sacked for the 2nd time today. Dalvin Tomlin.
Money throw that we had.
Pick up a 3rd down live.
Chargers now with the ball, ready, 3rd and 10. They're having problems getting their offense going. Down big right now, 21 points. They're down 3 touchdowns. Still a whole quarter and 5 minutes to go. Herbert back to pass. Looks over the middle. Got a man tipped, incomplete, and they're going to have to punt or go for 4th down again.
I've got to get this Minnesota Vikings defense basic, and I got to speed up offense, man. They're really lethargic, and it doesn't look good at all.
Well, just wake it up. Darnold back to pass. Throwing deep. Almost intercepted. We got a flag on the play, though. Looks like the Vikings are going to get called for interference.
Yeah, they're getting bailed out with the penalties.
Defense number 21. That's a 5-yard penalty. An automatic. First down.
I see the replay. Yes, it is holding. But also been holding plus a little acting from DJ Moore as he just kind of shrivels up and falls on that play. But look, if you're not going to get the catch, I'm with you. Minnesota penalty. It's the only thing keeping this drive alive. 2 third and longs converted by penalties.
Cardinals Carolina Panthers. Handoff to Chuba Hubbard for maybe one or two.
Go faster now. Go faster. Just go. Go. You're gonna force
Shifty! Hey, Shifty, good to see you. Ready for your Seahawks to get a big win tonight over my Steelers? Hey, Shifty, I was talking about it earlier. I heard a rumor that, without having Russell Wilson, I heard that you guys might pick up Cam Newton. You can go your own way. Monstar goes both ways. Hey, to each his own, Monstar. He goes all three ways. Back to pass, throws it to the left-hand side, overthrows him, man. No one there. Yeah, there was rumors that Steelers wanted Cam Newton too. No, we don't. Justin Fields of the Bears throwing to the left-hand side, got a man, making a move. First down, Bears. Ooh, right at the line to gain. It does move the sticks. First down. Back to the Panthers game. You'll try anything once, yeah. Darnold back to pass. They're bringing it. The heat on Sam Darnold. Finds a man. Hit hard. 3rd and 8. Maybe only gained 6, though. Good to see you. Big shout out to Shifty and Sean in the live chat. I appreciate you guys. Guys popping in and out all day. That's what I want from this Red Zone. People come see what the scores are. Hang out for a minute if you want. If you don't, Sundays are busy days for a lot of people. Sundays are a day of rest for a lot of people as well. We got 7 games. Most of them now seem to be in trouble for some teams going into the 4th quarter. The Rams beating down on the Giants. The Ravens surprisingly handily up on the Chargers. Mahomes and Kansas City in trouble of going 2-4. Incomplete brings up a 3rd down for Kansas City. You don't have to assume your team's going to lose. 31-3 Rams right now. And the Bengals, don't worry, Lions look like they're going to stay 0-6. Unless the narrative changes drastically. Mahomes from the shotgun. Flag on the play. Throws to the left-hand side. Incomplete to Tyreek Hill. 4th quarter's about to be crazy. It's going to be grease lightning. Offsides on the defense. That was a free play for Kansas City, but they could not convert.
Tough call against Washington. They'll reload.
Back to New York. Daniel Jones back to pass. Sack. That's about a 10-yard loss on 2nd and 8.
Number 52.
Hey, at halftime, a lot of the games were pretty close. Rams defense coming up big against the Giants. 3rd and 5 for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to pass. Chase Young is right all over him. He got him. He got Tyreek Hill. Throw it up. Uh-oh. It looks like it might be offsides on Chase Young, going a little quickly. Fans, of course, calling for – let's see what the call is here. It is offsides. Chase Young was on the ball there, leaving a little early. And that's going to be a 1st down. They got the 1st down anyway. They can decline that. A jump pass by Mahomes. I can't call everything like John Travolta for 10 minutes. It's too high. Vinny Barbarino taking over. It's grease lightning. Mahomes on the shotgun again. I almost said Priest Holmes back here. You guys remember Priest Holmes? Williams to the right. Tyreek in the slot. Handoff inside to Williams. He's down to the 2. Now 2nd and goal for Kansas City. Down by 3, looking to take the lead. Daniel Jones and the Giants now. Back to pass to the left-hand side. Got a first down and a little bit more. Austin Pettis with the catch. Next play, interception. Oh, the Rams. Oh, I don't know if I started the Rams defense. I don't think I did. Oh. Bad moves.
Has 2 of those interceptions, including the one you just lost.
Bad moves. Touchdown, Chiefs, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill. I love you, man. I love you too, man. That's my quarterback. Sweating it out, doing what I can do. I know, Shifty. I think I played the wrong guys.
His first TD pass of the afternoon. How about the way Tyreek Hill caught that one? No way he was letting that one bounce off of his hands as it has in the last 2 games. His hands, pads, everything to make sure he secured that.
Extra point attempt to give Kansas City a 4-point lead. It's good, straight down the middle. Le'Veon Bell wearing number 17 looks really weird. Pass by Jackson, got Marquise Brown for the first down.
It's just when you watch Jackson, he's at another level when it comes to play.
Thanks, Dad. I'm glad you're proud of me, Dad. In all seriousness, Sean and Shifty, 2 of my very close friends on here. Glad to have met you guys over these last now almost 4 years.
That's when he's really able to turn it on and play.
And as Sean knows, this is something I've wanted to do for a while, just in its infant stage right now, like a baby.
On that pickup and another first down.
Hand off to Le'Veon Bell. Going to the right-hand side. He's going to get nowhere.
Cincinnati still pitching a shutout against the Detroit Lions. Joe Burrow.
Burrow back to pass. Throwing deep. He's got Jamar Chase. He going to have another touchdown? No. Jacobs catches him. Jamar Chase.
The best deep threat wide receiver in the NFL
right
now. Especially with the connection that he has.
20-0 Bengals, and they're looking to add more as the fourth quarter starts.
In his rookie season, in only his 6th week as an NFL player, that's a 53-yarder.
I did play the Rams defense. They only have 11 friggin' points.
255.
What you talking about, Willis?
1 INT.
Dodging and hit as he throws, and it's incomplete.
I was going to say that. You said what I was going to say. Hit as he throws. Lamar Jackson throws it out of balance. That's what my friends used to say. Out of balance. Out of bounds.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. And getting to that part of the game where you begin to think, okay, the Chargers absolutely have to have a stop.
You could say that, yes. And really, when it comes to a score like this, a 21-point difference.
Baltimore 3rd and 10 right now, looking to add to their lead.
1 or 2, at least, probably 2 possessions if you want to have any chance.
We get a whistle.
Monstar. Fly, Robin, fly, up to the sky. There's a punt blocked. And the Carolina Panthers, a blocked punt and a touchdown. And now Vikings fans are shitting themselves. Now, I'm very anti-Browns and Cowboys, but when the Lions and the Vikings go bad, too, I got some YouTubers I know that watch, and, oh, man, the reactions. It's one reason I don't really want to do a Steelers game. So I have a feeling we'll be disappointed tonight.
Number 27, special teams, special play, and that takes the lead for the Carolina Panthers, 17-12 at home against the Vikes.
Panthers regaining the lead.
When's the last time? You're not going to go watch.
3rd and 10 now for the Ravens. 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Stafford doing pretty well today. 238 and 3 touchdowns for the Rams over the Giants.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Lamar Jackson back to pass. Sidearm pass. Got Mark Andrews inside the 10. 1st and goal, Ravens. I think the one thing the Steelers got going for them tonight, Shifty, is home field advantage and Geno Smith. I don't know if they can exploit a defense, but we talked about this before. Normally, Seattle's got a really good defense, not so much this year. So it's going to be whether or not Ben can. I said like 2 weeks ago, it's going to be 4 or 5 weeks before Ben gets hurt. So could be tonight. I'm not wishing injury on anybody, but he's taking too many hits. The line, even though it is a makeshift line, not doing very well. So yeah, you're right, Shifty. It should be kind of interesting. Bengals are driving again here. Mixon. Nice moves. He's down to the 4-yard line. That's another thing. We can't keep up with Baltimore, the Bengals, and the Browns. That division with the Steelers, there ain't no way they're going to win that division. Burrow in trouble. Rolls out to the left. He's sacked. Sack for the Lions. Yeah, only 3 games in the middle rounds here. As we have Arizona at Cleveland, which should be a pretty damn good game. Las Vegas at Denver. Raiders and Broncos, always a brutal game. Cowboys at Patriots. Who gives a fuck about that game? Well, Cowboys and Patriots do, but not me. Burrow back, over the middle, finds Mixon. Makes a move down to the 2-yard line. They're looking to add to their 20-0 lead over the Lions. The narrative not changing. Aaron Rodgers getting sacked on 3rd and 9. The Bears still not out of the woods yet. Bear punt. Then Seattle at Pittsburgh later on tonight. I see that Seattle-Pittsburgh game tonight. It could be a final score of 7-3. That's what I'm afraid of. I didn't check see if there's any weather or anything coming down here in southwestern Pennsylvania, but I know the crowd can really be helpful, but I don't see either team really moving the ball a lot. Oh, Bengals, he's got a man open. Touchdown, Bengals. And it's 26-0 over the lowly Lions. Lions looking for that first draft pick overall. And with the Jaguars winning this morning, you Lions fans out there got to be your pick of the litter next year, it seems.
Yeah, this is such a hard play to defend. Everybody has it. And, you just kind of lose everybody in the shuffle. 31 D-Mo's got traffic all the way through. Does a nice job, actually.
I'm kind of upset. Last week someone came in and called me a pussy for not showing the game. I want something. No, don't. I know. Sean's probably going to call me a pussy now just to do it. Here is the extra point for the Bengals. And no, I cannot show the game because of YouTube copyright rules. I'd like to keep my channel. Thank you very much.
3 touchdown passes today.
Devontae Freeman is in, and the Ravens, Baltimore scores again. They are putting it on the Chargers.
We thought this was the game of the day, maybe the game of the week.
I thought that'd be the game of the day, too. Chargers and Baltimore and San Diego. The Chargers, 1 week, they're really great. The next week, not so much. Kind of weird.
One more look at it. I mean, pick your poison.
I fixed the audio problem, too, guys. It's the mic on my webcam. Can't take all the audio in my big mouth. But using my other mic seems to have helped even when I scream.
Ricard sent his man completely out of bounds down there at the goal line.
Extra point for the Ravens is good, 34-6.
All right, let's take a look at the big picture here. Look at that score for the Baltimore Ravens, 34 now with the extra point to 6 in the early 4th quarter. The Rams are pounding the Giants. You've got the Colts in control against the Texans. The Bengals are shutting out the Lions. Those games all look to be in blowout territory. We've got a 1-possession game, though, in Washington. Same deal in Charlotte. And then a 10-point game in Chicago. 7 games here in the early window. Can we get someone to pull it close in one of these blowouts? If we do, it'll have to happen.
Uh-oh, here we go. The witching hour. Time for 4th quarter craziness over almost all the games, but the Panthers and Washington in the 4th quarter. Let's go to Carolina right now. 4 minutes left in the third. Vikings down by 5. Hand off to Cook. He got room on the right-hand side. Touchdown. Stretches out. Dalvin Cook gives the Vikings the lead right back. And they should probably go for 2. They got to go for 2 here, I would think, to get a 3-point lead. Let's see if he's down, though. Hand down. Knee not down. Hand. That should be a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so they're going to check it out.
Vikings on their sideline. This is a touchdown. You are allowed to put your hand down. Dalvin Cook's knee hasn't gone down yet. From that angle, you can't tell.
Can't see anything from that angle there,
but from the other
cameraman. They're challenging the play. Oh, they called him down. They didn't give him the touchdown.
We'll take a look. It will either be first and goal from the half-yard line or a Minnesota touchdown.
All right, back to how they got there, and it was a lot of, oh, who's this?
Let's go backwards in time, show you a couple of updates, including C.J. Ham.
C.J. Ham. He went ham on him.
Right up the middle, and then he pops it for a 30-yarder. So now they're into Carolina territory, and the next play, they come back, play action fake, come to Tyler Conklin.
Tyler Conklin. Hey now. They're showing the drive for the Vikings. Now here we go inside the red zone. The Rams looking to add more here. Take the handoff. Pass caught by Cooper Kupp, and he's in. Another touchdown for the Rams, pouring it on the Giants.
Where was the effort? Where was the pursuit for the Giants defense?
Giants defense pretty much went to sleep on that. Cooper Kupp walks it in down the left sideline.
4 touchdown passes for the Rams, who are going to beat the New York Giants, sending the
Extra
Giants
point.
to 1-5, and the Rams.
And now the
are gonna be
Rams
5-1,
38-3.
joining the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 5-1 record in the NFC. Of course, the only undefeated team left in the NFL. The Arizona Cardinals at 5-0. You'll see the Cardinals
17-7 Packers over the Bears. Just under 12 minutes here in the fourth.
Right here on NFL Redzone.
Athleticism and whatnot, but people don't take into account just how accurate
Justin Fields out under center.
At times today, we've seen that play out.
Calling an audible. 2nd and 8. Fakes a handoff, rolls out to the right. Fields is going to go deep. No, second guesses. Nobody's open. He's cutting back. He's got a blocker. First down inside the 20, Bears. Bears down by 10, trying to make a game of this one.
Back to that Minnesota game.
They're showing you how the Bears got here. A nice pass over the middle. Cole Kmet from Fields.
Still 13 minutes, around 13 minutes.
Fields had to run the complete opposite side of the field there. After his audible rollout to the right did not work. And there it is. That's a touchdown. Touchdown for the Vikings. Oh, touchdown for the Bears.
Touchdown for the kid, the 6th-round draft pick, but wait, a penalty.
Penalty flag. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Herbert has the touchdown, but the flag's going to bring it back.
I think holding was the indication.
Holding.
But on the right side of your screen, the play was overturned by the coach's challenge. It's a Dalvin Cook touchdown. And
Dalvin Cook gets the touchdown, and here's the 2-point conversion. Throwing deep in the corner. Wow, what a catch by Jefferson, but could not get his feet down. Vikings only up by 1. Woo, 4 minutes left in the third there in Carolina. Man, I ain't stretched. Holy Moses.
He's in a great rhythm. Passes, he's running. Herbert, the rookie, breaks a long run.
It's almost fourth quarter beer time. Justin Fields throws to the left-hand side. Caught by Allen Robinson. Drug out of bounds. Almost fourth quarter beer time.
11 minutes left to go in a 10-point game. Well, that's a back-breaking penalty.
And Herbert
you see that,
sucking for fantasy. So is Eckler. Allen Robinson not doing much. Hawkinson doing okay. Gesicki had a good morning in that game in London.
4-point contest. KC with the ball and the lead.
All right.
It's going to be 3rd and 6 from the red zone here for Patrick Mahomes.
10 minutes left in the Bears-Packers game as Fields pass to Kmet inside the 10. Oh, that made my back hurt the way he got hit. Kansas City trying to score here. Had the lead. Mahomes flushed out. Shuffle pass. Oh, Kelsey catches it a first down inside the 10. That was a 3rd and 6 for Kansas City.
Every time you see this, for everyone watching this game, make one note. When you see that there, it's been practiced a bunch of times. Have a chance to get much production, but we've seen this game, specifically this drive.
Herbert, the lone setback here for Justin Fields and the Bears. He's going to get the ball. Herbert fights for the first down to the 5. Back to the Chiefs.
Kansas City knocking on the door. 1st and goal for the Chiefs.
Mahomes is going to scramble to the left. Look for, he's going to throw it away.
Throws it into the front row. Away here to answer the bell. They got a 10-point lead, but on this drive, you can sense the Bears have found something. This crowd is getting into it.
1st and goal for the Bears. The Chicago fans getting into it. The Bears. Justin Fields. 3 to the left. Throws ends up wide open. Touchdown, Mooney. We got a ball game in Chicago.
In Chicago, and they love it in the NFC North battle right there. There was a defensive holding against Washington. This is an automatic 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Williams going to run it in for the Chiefs. And now Kansas City, who is in danger of losing to Washington, now seeming to be in control, rolling with 14 left in the 4th quarter. Nice play by the Bears to get that touchdown and get themselves back in this game.
75, Mike Remmers on the right side. They cleared such space that Williams was able to make the cutback after he couldn't get to the perimeter on the original.
Watching the 1-point game between the Vikings and the Panthers. Sam Darnold play action.
Sam Darnold over the middle. Is that a fumble? Recovered by the Panthers. I mean, the Vikings, and the Vikings up 1, now have the ball back. Chargers down big, and oh man, screened pass to the left, and the Ravens defense all over it. Luke is shocking the system. Good to see you, Luke. Welcome to the show. We're 4th quarter on every game but 1 now. This is where it's going to get interesting. Obviously, some of these games out of reach, but the ones that are close, the Chiefs now with a 10-point lead. Vikings, Panthers, and Bears making a game of it against the Packers. That is now 17-14. That game's been slow to update. Come on, Fox. Get with the program. Herbert looking downfield. Oh, that's going to be offensive pass interference. He dragged the defensive back down. Vikings looking to add to their 1-point lead. Cook. Dalvin Cook loses a yard. Good to see you, Luke. Hit that thumbs up for your boy Blaise, Luke. Well, after that fumble, a big pass to Thielen inside the 10 from Cousins.
I believe he's got to be getting close to 100 yards. 35 yards on that catch. Thielen now has 104 on the day.
Justin Jefferson, I would. They put them all in the bunch up top so that they can't press man.
Kirk Cousins now back to pass, looking to the right. Throws it low as he was hit. Jefferson not able to make the catch. A little bit out of reach. Yeah, no, not for these. Not for these, Luke. Just me. You can see me right up in the corner. Hello.
2 field goals.
1 point lead for the Vikings here. Cousins from the shotgun.
Now Justin Jefferson, one-on-one with Dante.
Throw it to Jefferson, damn it. He's looking for Jefferson. Now goes to the corner. Thielen fell down and made the catch anyway. Just about on all fours. Pulls his hands up to catch. What an amazing catch by Adam Thielen for the touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
How did he complete that?
I have no idea how he caught that.
All right, let's see.
On his knees.
Look at that.
Deep corner, and Thielen
Literally hits him in the face.
gathers it in and makes the incredible catch.
So he let's see.
Now they're looking at it. I think if your butt is down, that's good, right? They're going to call him out of bounds.
They confirmed it. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown. They do give him the touchdown. Yeah, I think when your hip or your butt hits, you're good. Yeah, Wally, still 10 minutes to go, but I'm pretty sure the Rams won. There's the extra point, and now 25-17 Vikings. Hey, we were just talking about the Vikings having bad luck not too long ago. 35-yard attempt. Lions about to score. Lions are on the board. Field goal for the Lions.
No, the Lions kicked an onside kick. So they made it 27-3, kicked an onside kick, and the Bengals just recovered.
They didn't get their Lions kicked an onside kick. Herbert going deep. He's got a man. Incomplete.
Bengals think they've done enough to win the game at 27-3, and the backup quarterback is in the game for Cincinnati. Really just nowhere to go. You know, you hear this cliche all the time, how the rush and the cover has to match up.
He had to step on the defensive back, but the throw for Herbert was a little bit short. He had to stop to come back for it. Still could have got it, but good defense as well by the Ravens. Luke, you rooting for the Lions. They're getting their ass stomped in.
Check back in at Soldier Field. This one is close. Just a 3-point lead for the Green Bay Packers. We are halfway through the fourth quarter.
And Wally wants the Ravens to score more.
A touchdown to make it a 2-possession lead once more.
Mostly all the targets and the production, but Lazard has found himself today making some impactful plays. That was a big one there to kind of settle this crowd down.
Okay. 7 minutes left. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Throwing on the run. Can't get it to anybody. Picked this empty spot in the defensive backfield to throw that incomplete. Smart play by the veteran Aaron Rodgers.
Before the game, and he said not being involved with the offense as much the last few weeks, just a part of football. So he just does what he can to help the offense. He's known on his team as a guy who will do the dirty work, blocking defensive linemen. Lazard told me that his determined mindset is a result of not being drafted from Iowa State.
Shotgun for Rodgers. Second and 10. From his own 30, he's going to throw over the middle. He got a man wide open, Devontae Adams. Oh! I think he stepped out. Yeah. Got Aaron Rodgers in a fantasy league. That would have been a huge touchdown. I saw him step out of bounds. Tried to, yeah, he stepped out. Come on, cameraman. Yeah, he stepped out. Aaron Rodgers, what an amazing throw, number one. Drops back, looks to the right, throws on the run. Devontae Adams gets open, takes a hit. Walking the sidelines, right to 22, it looks like he stepped out of bounds.
Just couldn't quite take the hit and keep his feet in bounds.
He tried to walk the old tightrope down the sidelines. Oh, just out of bounds. Man, 21.5-yard line. Packers up 3, looking to add to their lead. Timeout. Aaron Rodgers didn't like what he saw, or the clock was running out. Timeout, Packers.
So it's an 8-point deficit for the Carolina Panthers. Still in the third quarter here. This one's taking a long
Carolina, big play for Carolina to get a first down here. Third quarter almost over.
It's a 14-yard gain, more approaching 50 yards receiving. No Christian McCaffrey yet again. In fact, he's on IR, so he'll be out for at least a couple more weeks for the Carolina Panthers.
And then he's out the gate. Hubbard can't do that consistently right now. That's what they're missing.
Second and 8 for the Panthers. Herbert back to pass. Throws downfield. Almost a catch. Trembling. Aaron Rodgers. They're showing that pass again. All right, from the 21.5-yard line, Packers with the ball just outside the red zone, up 3 with 6 minutes left in the game. First and 10, faking a handoff. Rodgers going to the left, has the man open, has him. Mercedes Lewis for about 9 yards, going to be 2nd and 1. Washington, 3rd and 8. Heineke back to pass. Oh, he almost got sacked, and he did get sacked. No, he stayed up, and he gets sacked a third time. No, incomplete.
That's a quarterback. Wait a second. What happened here? I didn't see this play.
Now penalty.
I'm seeing it at the same time you're seeing it. Are they calling this roughing the passer?
Very weird play. Heineke back to pass. He avoids 2 sacks, and I think they made a call it rushing the passer, and it was hardly any contact. Jones inside the 10 for the Packers. Aaron Jones down at maybe the 6-yard line. On 2nd and 1, they got 1st and goal coming up.
Okay, so Heineke gets out of the first play, then you had to call it either down or in the grass on that play, but they didn't blow the whistle. So then they come in, and then he gets slammed to the ground by Frank Clark.
Wow.
I think they dropped the flag at that point. However, they discussed it, and you've got to call a quarterback in the NFL. If we're going to protect him the way
in the
that
grass,
they have engineered the rules to protect him, you have to call him down there, even if there's not a body part down. His momentum is stopped, and he's firmly in the grass.
1st and goal for the Packers. Rodgers back to pass. Runs to the right now. Fakes, he's going to run it in. Aaron Rodgers runs it in for a touchdown. And the discount double check is back. Aaron Rodgers is fired up. 4.5 left. Aaron Rodgers screaming at the fans in Chicago. Andy Price, thank you, my friend.
He's feeling this pump fake is why he scores. He gets over
pump fake, getting the defensive back to flinch for a second, reaching out with the football right over the line. He takes a hit going down out of bounds, but Aaron Rodgers is a tough guy. Extra point is good. Now they're up 10.
10-point lead once again for Green Bay, and time is the enemy of the Chicago Bears.
Wow.
Aaron Rodgers. This is his 27th start.
Aaron Rodgers.
Chicago Bears. In the previous 26, Aaron Rodgers is 21-5 head-to-head.
Bengals looking for another touchdown, and they get one. Wow. Golden Tate from Joe Burrow.
I told you that the Cincinnati Bengals backup quarterback, Brandon Allen, is in the game.
Oh,
pardon me.
that wasn't Burrow.
Scaring me, scaring myself. All you fantasy owners
backup quarterback for the Bengals throws a touchdown.
Probably no fantasy considerations for anyone out there.
It's like Travis Kelce holding his hand, maybe a possible injury. 3rd and 4 for the Kansas City, up by 11. 9 minutes left. Mahomes back to pass, avoids the sack, running to the right. 3rd and 4, he's going to get the first down and a little bit more.
First down, Chiefs. That's a positive result for the Chiefs. This is
Kelce holding his left wrist.
Favoring his left arm, left wrist.
He looks like he's in a lot of pain. See what happens here. Oh, hit by his own player.
It looked like they made
immediately starts to hold his wrist. Hopefully it's just a bruise or something. Back to Kansas City. In Washington. Kansas City with the football. Quick pass to Hardman. He's going to get about 4 or 5.
NFL Today update. We go to New York. JB and Phil. Hey, this guy's still dangerous as a quarterback keeper, Phil. Yeah, we know he's got.
Air show, we're re-showing the Aaron Rodgers run for a touchdown. That's something else, man. Something else. Good for him. Mahomes back up. Back to pass. Mahomes over the middle. Incomplete to Tyreek Hill. A little bit short.
Hill couldn't secure it. 3rd down and 5 for Kansas City.
That's another one he wasn't able to fully step into the throw. Something he talked to us about, his footwork. Yeah. And he wanted to continue to work on that, but there's times when the footwork gets away from him a little bit. And he said he spent a lot of time this week getting it right. But sometimes it's not just him with the footwork issue. Sometimes it's the pass rush. Yeah. And now you can't step in and make that throw. But I said for the most part today, that work he put in has paid off.
3rd and 5 now for Mahomes. Back to pass. Throwing on the run. Got a man. Almost to midfield.
What is it that you find yourself working on in these moments? And he specifically said, I don't want to be jittery in the pocket. I'm conscious of that. Resetting my feet, giving my guys a chance to make a play downfield, and giving my offensive lineman a chance to protect me and create some time to make the right play.
And they did that on that last play. You look at the right side, Trey Smith and Mike Remmers, they really took care of their guys. Well, it looked like he was going to break into the play. He saw the defender in front of him and saw the receiver downfield instead of taking off.
Mile is pushed into Washington territory.
So Kansas City with the lead and the ball trying to work the clock. Minnesota with the lead and the ball trying to work the clock. Justin Jefferson, wide receiver slip screen, and he reaches trying to get for the first down. That's a 17-yard.
Big shout out to Trucks.
Jefferson, 5 catches.
Hitting 20,000 subscribers today just now.
Vikings want to work some clock.
Big shout out to Trucks on Sports Streams.
Really, the fourth quarter. This one, as we said,
he'll be streaming a 4 o'clock game and the Steeler game and the Monday night game. And he also did the morning game. The man is a beast. Big shout out to Trucks on Sports Streams.
Go back to Kansas City's drive. Well, this is good news. Kelsey helmet back on and back in the game for the Chiefs.
Trail by 2 scores. Kansas City has hit on its last 5 3rd down tries. This is a 3rd and 5 from the Washington 49.
Mahomes back to pass, 3rd and 5.
Mahomes.
Scrambling, making a lot of room, throwing deep. He's got a man. Tyreek Hill, a flag on the play. And Tyreek Hill's going to make a move to miss somebody. Oh. And another flag, probably for taunting. And that's something you can't do. You just can't do that. Big play for Kansas City, and it looks like he totally juked the guy. But you don't got to gloat. He looked back on him. He did something. I don't know what they're going to call here. Could be a foul in the defense. Great move by Tyreek Hill to get the first down.
I mean, moving to his right, receiver understands, says, I know he can make the throw, so I'll get open away from him, moving in the opposite direction. You don't do that with very many quarterbacks and think that that's a good play.
Unbelievable play by Mahomes as well to free himself, find the open man. I mean, he went back this way, back that way.
And now he will join the rest of his crew there in this long discussion. Big call, big moment, 6:26 to go.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, walking below the waist.
Personal foul on the offense. Holding on the defense.
Those penalties offset. Replay, 3rd down.
So you
offset penalties, replay the down. Wow.
And I saw it. We all saw it. And there's Kelsey. And right there is the block below.
Oh, Kelsey back in the game, and he was knocked down, but as he got back up, tripped. He did both penalties. One for him and one against him.
Moving to his right, going all the way back across the left.
3rd and 5 for Mahomes.
On 3rd down, Kansas City has been the best in the league. Washington is struggling.
Mahomes back to pass. Throws to Tyreek Hill. Looking to get the first down. I think he does. Makes a move, avoids one tackle, and Tyreek Hill, the speedster, gets the first down.
Needed 5, they got 6 on the catch and run. All right, well, we were checking out the Kansas City offense, had a couple of touchdowns to catch you up on in games that are already basically decided.
Indianapolis up 24-3. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor, another touchdown.
145 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day.
Two touchdowns. 145 yards and 2 touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor. The Giants looking to get a touchdown.
To defeat to the Rams, but still pushing forward is Elijah Penny. Elijah Penny with a 4-yard
two-point attempt as 38-9, and Daniel Jones gets a 2-point conversion, 38-11.
It's a 27-point lead for the Rams. 6 minutes remaining, and the Rams getting the football. I mean, unless the Giants want to let it go onside kick in just a moment. We have a touchdown for the Lions. They're not going away.
Lions with a touchdown. DeAndre Swift crosses the plane and gets 6.
Swift has 24 yards rushing, 43 yards receiving, and that touchdown. You saw Dan Campbell flash the 2 fingers. They're going to go for 2.
Lions go for 2. Goff rolling through, gets a 2-point conversion as well. 2 minutes left. 34-11. Now Bengals over the Lions.
38-11. We've got a 34-11
Field goal for the Vikings, now up 28-17. And now when we were looking not too long ago at a bunch of close games, it could be just the opposite. Looks like every game could be in the bag here in the 4th quarter. Packers driving right now. If they score, they'll be up over 10. Panthers still maybe have an opportunity at a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, but all the other games are over. As far as the score goes, Justin Fields sacked by the Packers. I'm sorry, I said the Packers were driving. It was the Bears. But now 4th down for the Bears with 2 minutes and 45 seconds. They're going to have to go for it. We're closing in on the 4th quarter. Game's winding down. Back to Washington. Kansas City 3rd and 8. Mahomes back to pass. He's going to avoid a sack and throw wide open. 1st down to Robinson. Kansas City working the clock now to try to end that one.
On the 3rd and long. One more look at it here. So Washington probably going to burn timeouts here, and KC would probably look to call some running plays to force those timeouts. Otherwise, we'll get to the 2-minute warning quite quickly. Kansas City feeling good about their position, up by 11 on the road. Cincinnati appears on their way to a victory. Baltimore is going to beat the Chargers. The Colts all over the Texans. And then the Rams handling business in New Jersey. They'll beat the Giants, it would appear. Still in question there at Soldier Field, that Bears game has gone to a TV timeout. Bears with 2:26 left, and it's 4th and very long, and they're basically out of field goal range. So it's desperation mode for the Bears. Well, still throwing it around are the Houston Texans, but it's
Texans with a throw and the Colts intercept it.
The outcome's already decided here, guys. Instead, it's an interception. I believe Mills was still in at quarterback. It is. It's Davis Mills. And how much do you want to expose the rookie to here in a lost cause this afternoon? Isaiah Rodgers there is number 34, who celebrates the latest Colts turnover. If you started Indy's defense today, extra fantasy points.
Indianapolis. I think I did play Indy's defense in the old DraftKings. To check my DraftKings.
With a big play for Indy.
I got a little tip on a lineup for DraftKings, and I've had some money sitting there for a while, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Let's see how I'm doing. No. Unlive entry.
Colts losing Paris Campbell.
Oh yeah, I'm doing real good. I'm in 10,409th place. All right, we are winding down the end of these first round of games. Games that have turned into pretty much blowouts almost everywhere.
Christian McCaffrey, they need Robbie Anderson to step up. Once they get some of these guys back, they get Robbie Anderson going again, they'll have better days.
Darnold and the Panthers down by 11, 10 minutes to go.
There is Christian McCaffrey. Carolina won their first 3 games with McCaffrey in the lineup. And without McCaffrey, record of 0-2.
All right, Chicago back out of TV timeout. So this is the situation. You're down by 10. It's 4th and 26 from the 48-yard line. So you can't kick a field goal from here. You got to go for it on 4th and 26.
4th and 26, and the Bears have to go for it. Fields is back. Scrambles around to make some room. A flag on the play. He throws it deep, pretty much a Hail Mary, and it's incomplete. Looks like it might be a hold.
Holding. Offense number 70. Penalties declined. All goes over on downs. First down. Green Bay.
So the Packers take over with a 10-point lead and 2:14 left.
Okay, so and back to Carolina, where Sam Darnold and the guys need to get a score on this possession to make it a 1-score game.
See, that's the difference. Stats and actually watching film. So he's got the touchdowns, 100% not Henry, but I do like that he has the ability to be that 12th man, so to speak, when you think of the offenses, especially down in the red zone, you have to account for his legs.
All right. 9 minutes left here in Carolina. 11-point lead for the Vikings. Darnold back to pass. He's going to go down. Sack and a penalty. Could have smacked him in the face mask, maybe grabbed his mask. Face mask indeed.
We're really getting close to
All right, so an automatic first down. Carolina's not dead yet. Here's the situation for Kansas City. Washington's burned 2 timeouts.
Kansas City, 3 minutes to go, 3rd and 5, up 11.
Here, it effectively ices the game with an 11-point lead.
Mahomes back to pass from the shotgun, looking deep, the right-hand side. That's a touchdown to Robinson. That will ice that one. Washington had the lead early. And there's a flag on the play, though. Could be a push-off. Let's see.
Chiefs celebrating. Illegal use of the hands to the face.
Defensive, hands to the face. Decline. That's a touchdown, Kansas City.
First down would have been nice for Kansas City. Touchdown, even more pleasant. Andy Reid and company looks like they're going to get their victory on the road. Chiefs trying to get to 500 here 6 weeks into the season. Chiefs 2-3 coming into today. Washington will drop to 3-3.
8.5 left here, Carolina. Back to pass is Sam Darnold. He's going to go down again. No, he fumbles, and the Vikings got the ball. The Vikings recovered a fumble.
The ageless wonder, Everson Griffin in his 12th year. Sam Darnold trying to step up. Arlon Watts gets the strip. Everson Griffin cleans him up. And then, of course, Dalvin Tomlinson scoops it. Doesn't score, scoops it, but I'm surprised that they didn't start to move Sam Darnold out of the pocket. Find ways to get him a little more time because the Vikings, Steven Line, they have been absolutely sensational today. They have been phenomenal getting after Sam Darnold.
Back to the Vikings here.
3 Carolina turnovers. Vikings lead by 11. Take over.
Hand off to Dalvin Cook for a couple.
Found a hole and picks up 4 yards on first down. So a rough day for the Panthers offense, Jonathan. Only 10 completions for Darnold. And they turn the ball over 3 times.
Yeah, and it tells you the way to beat this Panthers offense, right? You have corners that can run with the wide receivers. You tell them to squat, put a press man squat on all the intermediate routes because you can run deep with them. And then you got 4 guys in this scenario for the Vikings that can get after the quarterback.
Kirk Cousins from the shotgun, another handoff to Cook. He'll get a couple again. They're working that clock. Up 11, 7.5 now left.
They really did. Throw for a touchdown. They led by 5 in the third quarter. But a couple of big plays for Minnesota. They picked up 54 yards on back-to-back plays. Cook with a touchdown. And then DJ Moore had the ball stripped.
Yep.
And the Vikings took advantage. Cousin finding Thielen in the end zone.
Now we're talking about the playmakers making plays. Look at the sacks. Last season they didn't have Daniil Hunter, Everson Griffin. Only 23 sacks all of last year, 21 now.
4 today.
Cousins on third down, back to pass, looking for Thielen. And that's incomplete.
That's A.J. Bouye with tremendous coverage. All by himself against Adam Thielen, who's had himself a wonderful day. What I love is that he doesn't panic, goes up, puts his hands right in between Adam Thielen. That's how you do away with the pass interference and you get the PBU.
This will be a 50-yard attempt. Joseph is 3 for 3.
50-yard field goal for Minnesota.
From the right hand.
It's up, and he missed it. Wide right.
Wide to the right. No good from 50. So it remains an 11-point game.
Let's go live now to Soldier Field. 2nd and short. Green Bay can ice the game with a first down here.
And selected a wing. Spotted him a little short in the previous play. Now he gets first down. And the Bears use their final timeout.
So the Green Bay Packers, they'd say, okay, Chicago had a nice little 2-game win streak. Bears could have pulled to a tie or even into first place in the NFC North with a victory. But Green Bay goes into Soldier Field. They're going to beat the Bears, go to 5-1 on the year, and the Packers have a 5-game win streak working right now. You want to get some live football? Giants still have their starting quarterback in with 90 seconds left. Joe Judge did this last week, and people were complaining about exposing potential starters to injury, but the game is
1 minute, 20 seconds left here.
No timeouts, and
We got the Lions and Bengals final. The Lions lose their 6th game, 0-6. The Colts and Texans ends as well. 31-3.
Vikings and the Panthers are in action.
4 more games to end here. We got
for these 2 teams, Vikings and Rams late in the year. Next week,
Cardinals and Browns, Raiders and Broncos, Cowboys and Patriots. There'll probably be 3 really good games. Jones with a pass. And we are less than a minute now in this one. Looking for another of the 7 games to go final.
Less than a minute to go. 3rd and 8.
And Daniel Jones still in there, man. I hope he doesn't get hurt late in the game. It is in the bag. Jones going to throw the ball out of bounds. 38 seconds left. 38-11. Rams over Giants.
4th down coming up for the Giants there. Had this in the Washington game. Taylor Heineke. Oh, big fella. Do we got a replay of this?
Late in the Washington and Kansas City game. Heineke throws the ball and interception on screen for Kansas City to ice that game. And that game is ended also. No, that's still 2 minutes to go. Sorry.
Look at this. Big fella. That is a pretty big man interception. And then squeezed it. He did a little David Tyree, pinning it against his helmet. Tershawn Wharton. I mean, look at there's no drama in the witching hour right now. Basically, all of these games are over, so we're looking for anything fun we can get. Big fella coming up with it. And yeah, the sideline loves it. That was one of the niftier catches so far today, maybe this season. All right, Daniel Jones, 4th and 8.
Daniel Jones back to pass. He's going to get hit. Throws it. Got a catch for maybe a yard. And it's going to be turnover on downs.
And, for those of you who are into what they call scoregami, where the total of the two teams combined, the score of the game has never been had before in an NFL game. We've just hit one in the Rams-Giants game. We've got, well, Carolina still fighting. There's 6 minutes left here, so we'll get serious about this game again. But scoregami, Rams 38,
49,
Giants 11. Never happened in the history of the NFL, according to the NFLscoregami.com website. A little fun side note here is that game was not in question. This one might be. First and goal from the 5.
Panthers trying to make a game of this if they can get a score here. Darnold throws back of the end zone, incomplete.
Looking for more in the corner of the end zone.
Let's see. We'll get you back to the next play.
Yeah, final scores now. Bengals 34-11 over the Lions. Ravens 34-6 over the Chargers. And Colts 31-3 over the Texans.
The last undefeated team in the NFL in Cleveland to take on the 3-2
Cardinals and Browns is kicking off.
Kyler Murray head-to-head, and we are under
Panthers trying to score.
With an end around attempt.
Nowhere to go on the end around to Tremble.
Loses a couple of feet. So here comes your 3rd and goal in Carolina.
Sarah Walsh, Panthers led 17-12 in the 3rd quarter after they blocked a punt, returned it for a touchdown. But the Vikings then scored 16 consecutive points in just over 8 minutes.
The Vikings offense decided to impose their will on the Panthers defense in the 3rd quarter. Put together some nice drives. The Vikings defense opportunistic, taking the ball away. Now they find themselves trying to hold the Panthers to a field goal.
3rd and goal. Darnold back pedals, rolling right. Darnold looking.
Sam Darnold throws it away on 3rd and goal. They're going to have a 4th and goal.
Here comes the Carolina field goal unit.
Field goal unit, as they are down 11, so they need a touchdown. Probably not an onside kick just yet, but 4:44 left.
We welcome those of you who have been watching the Rams and the Giants, a 38-11 victory for Los Angeles. Panthers looking to pull to within 1 score. 23-yard field goal attempt. St. Gonzalez. It is good, so it's an 8-point game with 4:41 remaining. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, Sarah Walsh down on the field. The Minnesota defense has forced 3 Carolina turnovers today.
Yeah, that interception to start was a microcosm of how the game was going to go for that Vikings.
All right, let's check out some of the early action here between the Browns and the Cardinals.
We talked with him yesterday, and he is very confident and feeling very comfortable now in this Cardinals defense.
He sure is. He said, game by game, I'm feeling more comfortable, and you're going to see him inside and outside. Right now, he's lined up over the guard.
3rd down and 6. Murphy showing pressure as he finds Hooper and Mayfield with the strike for the 1st down. A flag down as well. Hooper's got the 1st for now.
Okay, we're down to 2 games left. And Chiefs and Redskins about over. The Vikings and Panthers still a possibility. We'll stick around till the end of that game, and that's going to be it for this stream. We will be back Tuesday night for more LTD wrestling action at 6 p.m. Wednesday, we have the big transparent grading team graded sports card reveal. I'm going to open up a bunch of packs of cards as well. That'll be fun. And then Thursday, a doubleheader as we have WrestleSense podcast and then our LTD stream. And next Saturday, more Baker Mayfield almost sacked as we're looking into the second set of games. It's Browns and Cardinals.
Cut back here to now a one-possession game. Matt Rule's guys still 4:40 left. This one is in play here in Carolina.
Minnesota 1st and 10. Carolina's got to stop them to get the ball back in hopes. Couple first downs could end it. There's one. First down, wide open. Stay in bounds. No, he went out of bounds. No, he is in bounds. Clock still running. Going to come down to 4 minutes. Vikings have all 3 timeouts. Carolina, I don't think has any.
This is honestly why defensive coordinator Phil Snow loves to stay in press man because they break down the communication sometimes in their zones. Tyler Conklin running by himself through the middle of the defense. That's a busted coverage somewhere.
That's his longest career reception in 4 seasons. 4 minutes remaining.
Quick stop by Carolina. Yeah, no, they have 2 timeouts left. Sorry. Now this is the last game in the opening round of games. Just a recap of the games on Thursday, Tampa Bay 28-22 over the Eagles. Early this morning in London, the Jaguars picked up their first game win of the season, 23-20, with a field goal as time went out over the Dolphins. Chiefs, 31-13 over Washington. The Bengals, 34-11 over the Lions, remaining winless. Ravens, 34-6 over the Chargers. Packers, 24-14 over the Bears. Rams, 38-11 over the Giants. Colts, 31-3. A bunch of murderous matchups here today. Teams getting absolutely destroyed in the first round of games. We're just waiting for the final for the Panthers and Vikings as we're now to 3 minutes to go.
Since that block punt and score, Jonathan, it's been all Vikings have outscored the Panthers on 3rd down until Woods reminded us that all these targets and wide receiver, hey, these guys are playing basketball on grass. We got to be on our toes and ready for anything.
Draw play in the twiddle hole. Opens into the secondary. Trying to turn on the speed.
Cardinals, I should say. Arizona driving.
If they get the ball back. Vikings in field goal range. There would be a 51-yard attempt.
Vikings, 3 minutes to go. 3rd and 8. He's going to lose yardage. It's going to be tough for a field goal here. 4th down. We're going to have that field goal. Under 3 minutes. 4th and 11. This could ice it for the Vikings.
James Conner into the ball game now to the right of Kyler Murray on 1st down.
Kyler Murray's going to throw in the flat to James Conner.
Well, the Panthers D. And they send out the punter Berry. Play clock winds all the way down. They'll take the delayed game.
Browns and the secondary starting to get healthy. They were banged up a week ago against the Chargers.
They need to be healthy today. They got to be sticky in coverage. They look great in the pass game so far. Only giving up the big run.
2nd and 11. It's Conner looking for a block, and
twists his way to the 27-yard line. Marcus will bring up a key first.
Look, it's just a push punt.
Vikings not close enough to kick a field goal, so the Panthers will have the ball with about 2 minutes left. There's the punt. He's going to let it go, and they're going to down it at the 2-yard line. They're going to have 98 yards to go. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to try to win that game or tie the game.
Over the middle, he found that slot guy you were talking about, Mark Christian Kirk, open to the 12-yard line for a first down.
Every once in a while, you predict one right. Look at that. Christian Kirk is going to do a great job of settling in this zone, especially when he sees Kyler Murray. See him just slam on the brakes right there.
Here we go. 98 yards to go. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Last game of the open window. The first 1 o'clock game, 7 games, 6 games. He's going deep. He's got a man, got a step. Incomplete. That would have been huge and given them an open door, an opportunity to try to make that a game.
With that motion cap, what they're trying to do is create a 4-receiver side with the tight end, 2 receivers, and the running back. Get 4 guys on one side and leave DeAndre Hopkins. Looks like he started favoring the hamstring.
And Patrick Peterson, you see at the end of this play, rolls out of bounds and appeared to injure himself. He is down, and the athletic trainer's taking a look at him. Back to Cleveland. 2nd and 6 at the 8.
Wow, bad snap for Arizona. And Kyler Murray had to fall on the ball.
He's in the middle making a check here.
Oh, he wasn't even looking, and the center snapped it. Yikes.
Good awareness to get on the football and cover it up, but I mean they were in prime position right there. 3rd and short. Now it backs him up.
We mentioned one safety that's Rodney Hudson, now in center. It's Max Garcia. The center away from the Cardinals. 3rd and 21.
3rd and 21 for Arizona. He found his man. That's a touchdown. Wow, 3rd and 21. He finds Kirk for the touchdown.
Christian Kirk's 3rd touchdown of the year.
Christian Kirk, guy, on his first drive.
Peterson, Patrick Peterson of the Vikings hurt on the last play. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Final game from the 1 o'clock games. Panthers need 98 yards and a 2-point conversion after the touchdown. There's incomplete. We're down to 159. Doesn't look good.
That was Hubbard. As we hit the 2-minute warning in Charlotte. 8-point Vikings lead.
2-minute warning. They got a long way to go. They're reviewing that touchdown.
Looks like the toe is down right there.
Yeah, both toes down, foot's down, touchdown.
Should be a touchdown. If Christian Kirk had worn a thicker knee pad, he would have been out of bounds. But the right foot, left toe, Dean Blandino looked at it from our studios in Los Angeles. He says touchdown. Confirmed a touchdown here. Strike first.
Indeed, these Browns fans, they're not happy with that, huh?
Extra point by Matt Prater. The win will be a factor, but this one is good. Communication issues, no head coach, no problem so far for the Arizona Cardinals on the road. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a commercial timeout after the touchdown by Kyler Murray in the Panthers game with the Minnesota Vikings has gone to the 2-minute warning. Welcome back inside of the NFL Redzone studios, everyone. Scott Hansen, thrilled to be with you.
We're going to call that a stream, folks. 2 minutes to go in the Panther game. They need a friggin' miracle. We are going to sign off for today. We'll be back on Tuesday with some more wrestling. Wednesday for a card reveal, Thursday for wrestling podcast and the wrestling show, and then we will have next Saturday some more. Next Sunday, hopefully be back for a little more Red Zone action. I appreciate y'all. Big shout out. We will give a shout out to all the members as we leave here. Big shout out to our channel members supporting the channel, and we appreciate you whether you can be a member or not. But big thanks to Shadow Press, Rob Matchett, Goddess of Pain, Miles Stanley Ward, The Enchanted Raven, Damian Hernandez, Cougar Knight, Cassie Madam Red, Platinum Dragon Studios, my boy Shifty, and our newest member last night joining, Jester Sinai. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for being a part of the Red Zone here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here for now. We'll see you on the flip side. Take care of yourself, y'all, and see ya in my streams.